guys.
Hey, Mom.
Hello.
Say hello to Rich Trapper's mom. Hi, Rich Trapper's mom.
She really did. She'll tell your friend I said hi.
Oh, that's what's up.
That's what's up.
All right, y'all. I want to start this episode off with a versus. Faith Evans versus Kesha Cole. I'm messy.
Keisha Cole.
I think Faith Evans.
Two fake ass Mary J. Bliges. Let's go song for song.
Well, you the one that said you brought them two up. And then
I
you
love
try
both. I love both, but they
Well, who you
knock
pick?
off.
I like that soon as
I get home. All right, let's do.
Okay, that's all you gonna get for us. Like, that's crazy. Don't ever do fakes like that.
Why they can't be why they can't be real versions of them? Why they got to be a fake Mary?
Because they come from Mary's tree. They stole Mary's Get Down, even though Mary kind of got her some Michelet. But all right, you used to love me, or I changed my mind. Let's go point for point.
I changed my mind.
Yeah.
You used to love me.
I'm going used to love me. That's the tie. Jada.
Ty.
Which one? Used to love me wins. All night long. With the diddler, or I should have cheated.
I should have cheated. There's a lot of niggas I should have cheated on.
Man, I can relate. You
Shout out to me being a faithful man now.
That's what's
Man, we
up.
talking
The
about
growth.
the song.
Yeah.
The progress.
Yeah, but it's yeah.
Love like this before, or love?
Love
Two
like
classics.
this before, because I could do my little dance.
Love like this before?
For sure.
Love, yeah.
Love.
I like love too.
I'm going love. Keep score, Jada, please.
What your heart been broke?
A few times,
We gonna
Sad
fuck
ass
them
nigga.
up.
please. You gets no love, or enough of no love.
Enough of no love.
I'm going you gets no love.
You get no love for sure.
Jada. Enough of no love. All right, bet. I love you, or let it go. I'm going let it go.
Let it go.
Yeah, let it go for sure.
Let it go.
Let it go. Okay, so hold on. We got that. Let it go. Soon as I get home, or I remember. I'm going as soon as I get home.
As soon as I get home.
Damn.
That's
I
it.
remember.
Y'all didn't want that. It don't even matter.
Well, I still want to know.
It don't even matter.
All right. Again, or should have let you go.
Again.
I love again.
Should have let you go. Well, okay.
I like both of them. So.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Are we judging off the actual artist or the production, everything that makes the song?
Do we just talking about which song would you rather
Shoulda
hear
let you
right
go.
now?
Should let you go.
All right. Ain't Nobody or Heaven Sent.
Ooh.
That's tough.
Yes.
I love Ain't Nobody, but I'm going to go Heaven Sent.
I love having seen.
That's tough.
Haven't seen.
Dijon, I could just really picture you singing that shit in the car.
What, Ain't Nobody or Heaven Sent?
Haven't seen.
I sung it on the way up here. You
was
want
playing
me,
it.
the one who you believe in your heart is sent from.
Didn't you do that at karaoke? Oh no, that was my
Mo.
homegirl.
Yeah, Mo. And I was backing vocals. You remember that impression I left?
Okay.
Y'all be doing karaoke?
Sometimes.
You saying that impression I
Nigga,
left.
what's up?
You do
probably
karaoke?
Like, nigga, I'm Chris Brown.
You
this
sing?
bitch.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say you sing
Period.
Kesha Cole. at karaoke?
I sing whatever I like. I ain't tripping.
Yeah.
All right, two more. Can't Believe with Carl Thomas or Play Your Cards Right with Tupac.
Play your cards right.
Play Your Cards Right. Can't Believe is a classic too. Hold on.
Man, Tupac.
And then lastly, Love Don't Live Here
I can't be
Anymore
on phone. You can't be on phone.
or or yeah, nobody be on their phone. But I'm only on my phone because I'm reading the thing. That's why I'm on my phone. Or Trust with Monica. I like Trust.
Give me some of that.
Hennessy.
Yeah.
You said you wasn't drinking.
I know,
Hennessy
but
at?
I just like how the couple of
Come
some of
bring
this
her some
shit.
Hennessy. Jamar, please.
Friend, can I have some
Hennessy on
Hennessy?
deck. And all right, answer the question. Love Don't Live Here Anymore
Love don't live here no more.
or Trust.
Love don't live here no more.
Anymore, baby. Trust or Love Don't Live Here
Anymore,
Anymore.
no more. Either way, go to Love Gone.
Auntie.
Love don't live here no more.
Anymore.
How many of these we got?
Words are hard.
I'm going through 10. Don't hit on my verses, man.
How many is it?
10. 10 songs.
Next week, can we do 5?
No.
Niggas, everybody get mad at you for your song. All your
he
co-hosts
just
get
got
mad at you
you
for your
on
song.
and on.
Going to the shit.
Nobody puts on my
music.
music. It's a shock that West Coast podcasters don't like to talk about music. Let's talk about some dick. Let's go. Here we go. Now everybody's sitting up excited. Let's talk about dick and gangbanging. Dick and gangbanging. There we
Talking
go.
about no dick her no game banging because it ain't no. This ain't no. This not a game banging podcast.
This not a dick podcast either.
Wait, I'm
No, we're
praying.
talking about midget dick. You get to cook.
Here we go.
No,
Y'all in
no,
my
we gotta
business.
start
That
off.
was a low blow because they feel
because-
like we talk about dick too much.
Who's that?
On the, well,
The people.
production has the higher ups.
Speaking of sex,
I come across this guy.
oh, this what we doing? This what we doing?
Wait, I'm just saying, like, I've been hearing, like, it's been whispers.
Whispers. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Well, look, on behalf of Rich Trapper, unless you talk about whatever Ash Bash want to talk about with her personal life, can this be a dick-free episode?
No, because she said she was going to describe the midget's dick.
I mean, that's
She
her,
did.
I said outside of her business.
Okay,
you feel
yeah,
me?
outside of that,
But,
we don't got no
I
dick
wanna
topics
do
on that
what?
board. We ain't got no dick topics on
They
that
don't like
board.
when we talk about dicks.
First off, y'all
That's
my
crazy.
business about my little person.
No,
and
we had
my
a
little-
That was
we
a
had
wild
an
picture.
extensive pullback conversation the last
Oh
episode
yeah, I
too.
hate pullbacks. I really do.
Okay, Ash
But we're not
Bash.
gonna talk about that today.
Let me introduce the show. Welcome to the Daily Podcast. Make some fucking noise. That was a hell of an intro. I am your host, the rap
right.
card critic, Dijon Paul. I'm joined by my big cousin, Auntie.
Yeah, what's the deal, y'all?
What's that dance?
What dance?
You just did it.
She's tapping somebody, yeah.
That's Auntie, like,
Fuck it up, fuck it
I
up,
bitch
fuck it up.
mistake. Like,
Up here, she done done it.
You gotta name that though. That gotta be like
Auntie.
Yeah, that's the,
Auntie.
hit the auntie one
That's
time.
the Auntie.
Make some noise for the bride to be, Ash Bash. This is your bachelorette party.
Yes, it's lit. We lit. I got my people up in the lobby.
Yeah.
You feel me? They get it twisted and drunk high.
Yeah, this is cool.
You feel me? And this is that.
And we got a special guest in the building. Corey couldn't be here today, so we got Rich Trapper in the building. Make some noise.
yes,
Trap
sir,
News
yes, sir.
Network.
Yeah.
How you
Cracking this thing
feeling?
like cook cracking this thing.
Yes, sir. How you feeling?
Like we finna get into an argument, but let's do it.
Oh no, I'm in a decent mood. It's too hot to be arguing.
Yeah, we don't want to argue.
It'll just escalate straight to
It be
physical.
hot.
I'm
You
telling
be
you right
doing
now.
that
Look,
It
you
will
not
just
gonna-
escalate straight to
Look,
physical. I don't feel like
You
arguing
not
tonight.
gonna
It's too
Vic
hot.
on me, bro.
Look, I'm just saying.
Rosecrans Vic, excuse me. I ain't Rose. You ain't look. Nigga,
I didn't beat up Rosecrans Vic. I beat up baby
Rosecrans Vic
girl Lil
artist.
Swift.
Oh, that's his name?
That's her name, Lil Swift.
Oh, that's your little sister now? Got it.
All right, bet. So we got Jada Stokes in the building, our executive producer,
Hey, Jada.
Jada.
AKR Baddies / Zeus correspondent.
Advocate.
And make some noise for Media
Yeah.
Spill, our host, y'all, please. Y'all have to bear with me. It's hot in here. It's summertime. I got the shorts on because it's summertime and it's hot. So vibe with me. Let's start with Rich Trapper's top 5 LA rappers of all time. You know how we
Nipsey Hussle.
do. Damn.
I'm from the Crenshaw district.
Got you.
Yeah. So I'll start by saying this. I'm biased towards all my homies.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, but at least I'm honest about it. You feel me? Nipsey Hussle, Snoop Dogg, low key. A lot of people gonna probably not really fuck with this one, but I'm gonna be all the way 100. I really fuck with RJ. I've been fucking with RJ
What's
since
bad?
because of the all time. They're gonna be like, oh, you could have put this person, but this is my all time.
It's your list.
Yeah, this is
That's
what
your
I did.
opinion. I'm not
RJ
about
could be
your
on your
opinion.
list. That's not a bad top 5
Nip,
so far.
so Nip, Snoop, RJ. You know what? Honorary mention, and I give this to my daddy, DJ Quick, my daddy from Compton, you know, or Bompton, you feel me? So I
Okay.
grew up, that was prevalent in my household. And a lot of things that DJ Quick said in his songs shaped me in life. So I'm gonna follow up DJ Quick with Sugar Free.
I'm not mad at that. So you had Nipsey, Snoop, RJ, DJ Quick,
And Sugar Free.
That's not a
Why
bad
you
top
bullshitting?
5. Make some noise for his top 5. I'm not mad at
That
that.
was good. That was
I'm
good.
not mad. That might be one of my best ones
Yeah,
so far.
for sure.
I think that it shows all of what LA
Different
has to
eras
encompass.
too. Yeah.
It's LA period or just of
LA
my
County.
opinion?
That's why he said Snoop too, because Long
Yeah,
Beach.
Long Beach. Shout out to the
and
east
then
and the
quick
west.
as far as
And the
Compton,
north.
Bompton. All right, I want to talk to you. When did you start the Trap News Network?
So it was by accident. 100% by accident. I fuck with T.I. That's a good homie of mine. You know what I'm saying? So big shout out to T.I. Shout out to Tiny. Shout out to the
Shout out
whole
to
Harris
Tip.
family. Remember when Boosie had called T.I. a snitch? Y'all remember that?
Over the Crime Stoppers
Yeah.
commercial? Yeah, I remember that.
So I had just kind of started doing the trap news shit, and what made me start doing it is because I didn't like how I felt that Meg Thee Stallion was lying. Didn't nobody shoot you.
I think we
You
all
feel
Do
feel
you
that
still
way
feel like
about
that
her.
now?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
'Cause
Free Tory.
if me and you
Period.
outside and we doing a mission, and then We both get caught, but I got gunshot residue on my hands. How do they take you to jail for a gun? I ain't gonna say nothing past that. You feel me? But free Tory for sure. So I didn't like how people was talking about that, and I was like, it's clear to see that you lying. If we all from LA, so we know how California laws can be misinterpreted because if people don't understand. So you can get, like for example, can we say when dudes is putting girls on a razor, we can use that P word?
Yeah, we talk about the blade.
All of a sudden pimping is human trafficking.
We talk about everything over here.
Okay, cool. But you
LA.
know how monetization be. Now all of a sudden for pimping and pandering, you can get a human trafficking charge.
Okay, yeah,
and that's crazy, especially if she wanted to be out there. You feel me? And a lot of girls choose dudes to do that, but if he catch a charge, he gonna get human trafficking. Yeah. So when it comes to Meg Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez,
double standard?
Not even a double standard. You could catch an assault with a deadly weapon for shooting at somebody and never touching them. You could shoot, me and you get into an argument, I blow the blower in the air right now, that's an assault with a deadly weapon in California. So I knew it was some BS off that. T.I. and Boosie get into it, me and Tip just talking, because I hit him like, oh, what's up? What, like, real homie, like, nigga, what's this? You feel me? And then he was like, man, shit, you know what I would do if I was you? I said, what? If I was a nigga gonna come up, start the Trap News Network, I would ask T.I. to interview and talk about it. Okay. And that's how I got it, because he put the interview in my face. And then I went from that to doing a 20-year anniversary of trap music with DJ Drama. So I sat down with him, and we sat down in the Trap Museum. We talked about his relationship with Gucci Mane, with Jeezy, with T.I., the beef between Jeezy and Gucci Mane, how T.I. was inserted into that. People don't know that DJ Drama and Don Cannon was beefing for a minute, and DJ Drama and Gucci Mane was beefing for a minute. Okay. So we got into all of that. But that's little known facts, especially us being from L.A. So I went from there, and then shit, everything else is just history. And what's always been my benefit, even when, you know, I just moved back from Atlanta, but I'm from South Central. But what's always been my benefit is the same thing that I see work for Ash Bash. I'm gonna use you specifically. You outside because you comfortable in your community. Niggas don't be comfortable in their community, but you know the difference it make when you comfortable in your community.
My city love me.
Boom. So now when you're doing your podcast, and let's take it out your city though. Let's say that you at the Vallarta on Crenshaw and Slauson, and you Ash Bash, a little girl gonna want to come take a picture with you.
I'll be over there. I'll be at the Crenshaw district. I'll be over there off 43rd and Crenshaw.
And you get love. All the girls want to look up to you. All the younger girls want to take pictures and all that kind of stuff because you are a product of real homegrown situations. Okay. So that paired with having actual media training and then being an independent artist, knowing how to run rollouts and all that. People I did last summer with No Jumper and Back on Figg and Haters World and Figg Munity and all that stuff. I treated that shit like a rollout to an album.
Promo run, okay.
That's what I'm doing here with you right now. This is a part of the rollout.
I fuck with it.
Yeah.
So Trap News Network started off with some T.I. driven controversy, gave you an exclusive.
Yep, shout out to
And
Tip.
then you did the 20th anniversary of Trap Music. And
with
I
DJ
do think
Drama.
I recall that.
Yeah.
That content at the Trap House Museum or whatnot.
The Trap Museum. Shout out to the Trap Museum.
Okay, cool. What has been some other like highlights so far?
Kyrie Irving was fire to talk to.
Okay.
I talked to him coming off the NBA Finals last year at the BET Awards, so he was fire to talk to. But Kyrie Irving is highly intelligent, so I enjoyed the conversation that he had. He gave me some stock tips. I don't play with the stocks. I didn't take them. I ain't gonna lie, but I spread it to the homie that did. That's not my thing. You feel me? But the homie that did, he was like, "Oh, yo, bro, get looking." He threw me some chili off the top, so it still worked. But even in addition to that, Kyrie Irving and Dougie Fresh in different words told me to say, I'm gonna side with Dougie Fresh too. You see what I did there? Slid it in there.
That's crazy.
They gave me the same thing. Bro, it's never gonna make sense. And we all creators, you feel me? Auntie, I'm use you as an example. 6 months ago, when, you know, you maybe not was thinking about the Africa trip and all that kind of stuff, it was kind of like maybe not, but it's not set in stone. You just gotta go out there and see what happened. And they just told me, hey, just keep going out there and just see what happened. You know what I'm saying? Dougie Fresh said, and I quote, "You ain't gonna never know if you could fly if you don't jump off the cliff."
That's true.
So, I mean, worst case scenario, you jump off the cliff and you hit the ground and you're in the exact same position you started with. Best case scenario, you take off.
Oh, definitely got to go for it. All right, what's been like your most controversial taker that you got the harshest feedback? Excuse me?
Because Wack is a snitch.
You said that in a piece of content,
I say it all the time. I'm saying it right now. He's a snitch.
And that's been the most pushback you got?
Yeah, people, you know what? They stopped pushing back on it now. And I'm not getting pushed back on it no more. It seemed like everybody's starting to finally see what I already knew.
Okay, this is just from comments or this is from other podcasters?
Bro, this is from
chat,
all of the above.
Okay.
Can I say names?
Please.
All right, so now you got, and then, look, I got love for everybody. If you don't like me, fight me, whatever, I ain't tripping. I seen today, I did a piece of content on AD and Pun talking. And Pun is quietly pushing like, yo, this nigga's telling.
He's insinuating something to that effect.
And I get that everybody has a more political correct space. I get that everybody has brands and endorsements and all that. I specifically don't have no brand deals because I'm reckless. I want to say what I want to say.
It's a fine line to walk having brand deals and products associated with you and being a shock jock or controversial figure.
I don't want no boundaries.
Yeah. No, I was watching the Miss Jones interview on Breakfast Club this morning, and she was recalling how, like, when Star and Buck Wild did that whole Aaliyah skit on Hot 97, how McDonald's and Pepsi and all the sponsors pulled their advertisements. And it made me think, I'm like, dang, when you have brands associated, brands on the wall, different products and stuff, it's like you would want to watch them out, but what if that's why people watch you? People watch you because you don't watch them out and you say whatever you thinking. So it's kind of like a tough situation, having sponsors, but then like being honest and opinionated.
And I'm gonna just say on this: once you get a sponsor, you can't be honest, because honesty is telling 100% of the truth.
And then when it gets to there, I have a question. Because when it gets to there, it's like, what's more important? Is it not being able to say what you want to say, or getting to that bag?
For me personally, I
want your perspective.
I came into it with this motherfucker. I'm the only. I say this. I look at the camera when I say this. Show me another person in our content space that got a piece of jewelry with their name on it. Not a company name, not a record label name. This shit say Rich Trapper. So my daddy taught me how to hustle. My granddaddy taught him how to hustle. I have my daddy. I have my brothers. I have positive male figures. I have men who show me how to be men. I had a daughter at 12 years old. Fool, I've been taking care of kids.
God damn.
I've been handling. It's not as interesting as a midget.
You taking care of you, babysitting.
As a midget, it's crazy. You didn't have to say that.
A small person.
Yeah, thank you. We're
Wow,
not saying
you have
midget.
to mature very fast.
Y'all better leave me alone.
Wow, you were still a baby.
What's his last name, Ashback? Cover you.
Sanders.
Boom.
That's all right.
He's getting my last name.
I was about to say that's your last name.
I'm getting his last name.
We're gonna come right back to the Rich Trapper Q&A. But we
need to go back to him. Let's spit his him off. That's what we need to finish.
You know what? You might want to let her get a couple more little sips in before we get into that.
It don't matter. I'm like this period with the drink without, so it really don't even matter. And he know that. he know I'm very blunt.
Okay, bet. Rich Trapper, what's your take on this whole Akademiks versus TD versus FMW? Now they got looped into it. What's your take on Akademiks versus the West Coast?
All right, so let's start from the top. We can say anything.
Stop asking. Yeah, you know what you're next to.
All right,
This is the messiest podcast
on the West Coast.
Man.
So I don't look at Akademiks as an individual. You feel me? We come from, and I say this is just LA culture. Whether you gang bang or not, you gon' politic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't.
Great point.
I don't look at just the tree. I see the roots. I see the branches. I see the fruit. We got to get rid of the whole thing. So yeah, Akademiks might be a root, but then you got Flacco as a tree. And then you got Wack and some branches and all that kind of stuff. So how you mad at Akademiks, but you ain't mad at Flacco, who say the exact same type of disrespectful stuff about our culture all the time?
All the time. So they have Flacco on their couches and promote him, give him a platform. Then they upset with Akademiks, even though Flacco runs the same type of operation, just on a way smaller scale. Both are instigative, just want to have...
Take it deeper than that. How you going to look at, what Wack said, I don't trust the Paru, I can't go to Paru Street.
That's a politic. I stay out the politics. But let the record reflect.
So let's talk about what's on the internet.
Yeah.
All them blood niggas saying that he ain't no good over there and he ain't never stepped back over there. See, this is what I could say. When it came to the Kendrick pop-out, I was at the Compton Courthouse. I was at Tams. I got love.
For the Not Like Us video?
Yeah, I wish I would have knew you then. You
I was inside of Tams. They didn't get me.
Because you was in...
They didn't get me on camera. I was inside of that Tim's. I was ordering my food. They didn't put me in the video.
I was at the courthouse, but it was so much going on.
Me fries.
But then I even take it deeper than that. From the courthouse, I hit the Nickersons.
That same day.
That same day. Shout out to Traffic. I was kicking it with him. Traffic and Figg Newton. You know about Figg Newton's music?
I'm not privy to Figg.
Oh yeah, you got to get on Figg Newton. I know you know about Figg Newton, Ash Bash. You got to get on Figg Newton. He got something out with Killer Twine right now. I got you, bro. I just put you on.
That's my boy. I work at the hospital.
Okay.
Overnight, and I did a walk, and I went viral on it, and I tagged him and Killer Twine's new song. They had like a little walk. I was walking.
Ash Bash, no?
They got a walking song? Yeah,
I watch anything. It could be Britney Spears. I'm gonna do my little step.
I'm gonna challenge you to that later in the episode.
Yeah.
So, but I'm with Figg Newton. I'm with Traffic. The dopest thing that's ever happened to me in my career, I'm in the Nickersons. J-Rock go, Rich Trapper, what's up? Damn, nigga, you know who I am? Nigga, you J-Rock.
Yeah, that is crazy.
That's fire. You feel me? Because, I mean, I'm a huge fan. That's why I do podcasting, because I was a fan of all this. Auntie, I hit you up in your DM. Nice to meet you, blah, blah, Rich Trapper. Ash Bash, I came and introduced myself before you even ever saying anything to me. I'm a fan of our culture, and I'm not afraid to admit it. I don't think it's too cool. I like when niggas got cracking, so I'm going to tell them.
Yeah, that's how I am.
What's up?
I reach out.
I'm ready to get messy. You went to Marathon Burger. I still haven't had it yet. How was the burger?
So look, what you really want to talk about is me and Almighty Suspect.
No, I want to start. You know, I want to start with the burger.
Yeah, all right. You fucking dumb.
How was the burger?
It's the best burger in the city.
What do you mean by that?
Nigga, what you mean what's the best? Well, is there
1 to 10.
a 60?
You get paid to say that?
Nah,
Right,
nigga,
like, of
no.
course, he gonna come.
Nah, but here go the thing.
Don't be biased.
All right, so
like,
look, I'll
be
tell you,
for
I'll
real.
tell y'all this. I'll
Yeah.
tell y'all this. I don't like Hungry Harold's, and that's a staple in our community. I do not like Hungry
What
Harold's.
the fuck is
I
Hungry
never
Harold's?
ate at Hungry Harold. I never heard of it.
Right across from rest in peace.
Oh, that
Sauce and
burger
Donuts.
place?
Yeah, I don't care for
Yeah,
Hungry
I go
Harold's.
to
That's not my
Fred's.
thing.
I'm sorry.
I don't care for Fred's. I like the better when it was sweet
Fred's.
peas. You feel me?
Fred's.
I go to Fred's.
Yeah, Fred's is fire, but you know, sweet peas is better. But this is why I like Marathon Burger. It's I like real food. You know, I got kids. You feel me?
Okay.
So lately I've been fucking up because I've been moving around trying to get back into the mix and all that kind of stuff. So I've been fast food heavy, but I shouldn't be eating that type of shit. Marathon Burger is real food, fool. Like it's you could taste. We know the difference between that lemonade that still kind of got that tart bitterness to it, and then you know country
Fresh
time.
lemonade.
Yeah, it's real food. It's real lemonade. It's cut potatoes. This is what I say. It's a better for our people. I don't think that In-N-Out is for our people. I think that In-N-Out is for everybody. I love In-N-Out, but In-N-Out is for everybody.
Cool.
Marathon Burger is a black person's version of In-N-Out Burger.
Nigga burgers.
I didn't want to say that, but yeah.
I
I
love a
want a
homemade
nigga
black
burger.
burger with mayonnaise.
It's different.
Oh,
You know-
you had to fuck it up.
It's
Yeah,
like it's
I
like
love
You
I'm sorry,
gotta
Rich
put
Trapper.
mayonnaise on a
Oh, what
burger.
the fuck?
Who don't put mayonnaise on their burger in here?
I want some.
Mayonnaise
I
is
want
fire.
mustard. I use mustard.
Yeah, you don't put mayonnaise?
Mustard
I don't eat
too.
mayonnaise.
If I'm hungry and the motherfucker, I'll put pickles on there, and I don't even like
I
pickles.
want some pickles.
Yeah.
So
I
when
would
I'm
too.
hungry for real, I'll eat some pickles. Fuck it, I need to get the whole
Mayonnaise
You
on
eat
a
the
burger
whole-
is disgusting. But
What?
I'm
A
sorry.
You ain't mayonnaise,
mayonnaise?
period?
No.
Fire. And a little
Wait, nigga,
ketchup.
something you don't
nerves
eat?
to be picky.
Fuck you. And that's strike one. But
You might as well strike me out. Well, we got like what 2-3 hours of this shit.
No.
Hell no, we ain't doing no
Listen to
more
my
shit.
fucking
I gotta get the
she going to Vegas. That's our next
Well, she
topic.
not on
Hell
that
yeah.
But all right, I really wanted to ask him about Almighty Suspect and
So
Brandon.
look.
Do your
And-
thing.
and,
Do your thing. Turn
at
up.
Marathon Burger. So y'all was at the grand opening. Y'all was finna cause some drama
Nah.
up at that black establishment
Nah, I
at
said-
the grand opening.
And you know what? I'm gonna be
Venice
100.
Beach?
Yeah,
That was you?
that was him.
That's crazy.
So look,
He did that.
damn, that's when
That's
niggas
your
on.
people shit.
That's when niggas on.
That's why he up in there talking about
Yeah,
the burgers
that's
and
your
60.
people.
Yeah, Vegas is
So
60.
look, this is what I'm gonna say. First of all, I'm gonna start off with this. I already said this on my
It's
channel.
all these niggas.
What me and Almighty had is obviously YouTube shit.
Free Almighty
Yeah, so with
Suspect.
him really being in jail, because I'm finna say some bullshit. But with bro really being in jail and all that kind of stuff, and then I'm going down to the courthouse to actually non-biased cover the story, you feel me? And really doing actual journalism on it.
Yeah.
You in jail, my nigga, you got it. You feel me? So you got it, my nigga. You got bigger problems, you know what I'm saying? If you want to get into that, we can get into that too, because I've been, following that case or whatever, but you got a bigger problem than a fade with a nigga off YouTube, because ultimately you been at no jumper. Me and Flacco got a problem, and then Lush inserted himself, and then Almighty Suspect is provoking and instigating on Lush in. So me being ghetto, if you want to get involved, well then fuck it, everybody get involved,
That's
pack
how
me
I
out.
go over there. It's like just a circle of chaos.
But that's cool, pack me out, or line me up, or
Content
however.
chaos, yeah.
Pack me out, line me up, however. But if you want to get involved in what I got a problem with somebody, well then come get involved, my nigga.
So
He
you
probably
pull.
got involved. I'm sorry. He
Go
probably
ahead.
got involved because he probably felt like the person he was getting into, it ain't like that. So, they try to save the day.
But
Be-
him and
come
Flacco
be a
have their
hero.
own differences.
Come
Flacco's
be a hero.
Tried to got
You
him
know what happened to
fucked
niggas who want to be heroes?
I do my own thing. I got videos of me doing crazy shit.
So I say this to the marathon burger.
Yeah,
the
grand
narrative,
opening.
the narrative that I hate, because I made it clear. But niggas will pick and choose what they want to clip up. You feel me? Niggas wasn't gonna do nothing over there. This is my nigga. How big is the beach?
You was gonna walk down the beach away
Come
from
on, my
the
nigga, away
events.
from all that. You feel me? Away from all that. You feel me? But then let's look at it deeper.
How far?
You should have walked to Santa Monica.
I mean, my
From
nigga.
Venice, that's a push.
I mean, but let's call a spade a spade. You feel
Goddamn.
me?
Shit, they got it.
For being 100 about it, man, all you gotta do is hit a couple little maybe 200-300 yards down the alley.
Yeah, but it was something at the first Marathon Burger grand opening. Every time they open one of the motherfuckers, y'all gonna get ghetto?
Yeah,
So,
first
sorry,
it was
so
get
look.
cracking and come
Yeah,
back.
that was all here.
So one thing at a time.
Come on.
One thing at a
What
time.
we really
Niggas gonna
expect?
nig?
Like, come on.
One thing at a time. So there was never any intention to fight anyone at the Marathon Burger grand opening. There was never that intention, and it was made clear between me and Almighty that it's a around the corner situation. You feel me?
Cool.
And then
Like gentlemen.
even deeper than that, I told even
What
like
you shoulda did.
even deeper than that. Yeah, Mr. Fight not rolling loud, but your business.
Fuck y'all.
He didn't make a chance. He didn't have a chance to get around the corner.
Yeah, facts.
has to do that
Get
right
out when you're
there.
mad at. Yeah, for sure. But then I even say this because I've seen this narrative. I have never in my life participated in a lineup or a pack out. I take a head up with a nigga, you go your way, I'ma go my way. Not even on those shady backdooring like, well, I walked away. I don't know what happened with the homies. I don't get into none of that. Cause I done been packed out too many times and I don't believe in no type of pack out. I don't believe in, the head ups is for the homies. Man, that's some bitch ass shit. I don't believe in none of that. I got twin sons, and I tell them niggas, if it's not absolutely necessary with a nigga that's clearly way bigger than y'all, man, don't be on that shit, my nigga. Take your ass whooping. If your brother get his ass, but then it's what I also tell my sons, yeah, you can't get your brother back, Faye, for sure. But that's certain situations. But I ain't going for no packing out. That's bitch ass shit. So I say all that to say, even when certain little comments was made by, and I don't even want to say this on some gang banging shit because no gang member said anything. Random square homies that I got that are from Venice, from Santa Monica, from the Palms area. Oh, bro, if we see him, blah, blah, you gonna sit your ass down, my nigga, and I'm gonna go handle whatever needs to be handled, and you gonna sit here and eat a hamburger.
Yeah, I don't think it's that serious. It's Almighty suspect. No offense, but I didn't think it was that deep of a
jump
situation. I didn't know it was that bad between y'all until that day.
He got jumped.
No.
He did show up later, right?
So this is
when did he show up?
I seen him talking to Dodie in a little video.
In a video
clip.
recently,
I only seen
yeah.
that.
I can't speak on that because.
But we ain't
Was
worried
that
about
AI or did
we
that-
not
No,
worried
that's a-
about
that-
that.
that's a real
I'm just
conversation.
saying, like, that's the only time I
Yeah.
seen him at Venice.
So the Marathon Burger grand opening, Babe was there. The Marathon Burger grand opening was from 12 o'clock noon until 4 o'clock. Power 106 left, packed up, everything gone by 4:15.
Okay.
It's video, because I'm live the whole time. I'm
You're
streaming
streaming it, yeah.
You can see at 4:15, 4:30ish, the tent is being taken down where the VIP section
Event
wants
is
to.
over.
When they taking the tent down and putting the chairs away and Power 106 is gone, what does that mean? This shit over with.
Event is over. Official
So-
event
Pretty
is over.
much.
Yeah.
But niggas like the after function.
Yeah,
So-
they do. They like stick around parking lot
Stick
pimping.
around parking lot pimping.
So I'll say this, and I'm gonna call a spade with us all being grown adults. If you are where you're supposed to be, doing it how you're supposed to do it, do you move past the parking lot pimping with the who's, or do you stay around for the niggas who parking lot pimp? Because I'm
Say that
sorry,
again.
if you where you supposed to be, doing what you're supposed to do.
Who's is the messy niggas.
Oh no, not them niggas. I'm not talking about Baby Braids and all them niggas.
Oh.
Damn, Ashbat. Shout out to Baby Braids, but no, I wouldn't talk about them. I'm
Not
talking about the
the
actual
who's.
niggas of status. Like, I'm not saying they don't got status. See, now you finna make me
See?
look like that.
No,
shout-
don't worry about it. They ain't gonna clip that part.
let's
Don't
say
panic,
the
don't clip it.
The industry, don't panic, don't you fucking
Don't
clip me.
clip it.
Don't
That's
panic,
what
don't
I'm
you
saying.
fucking clip me.
Already invested, don't clip it.
You know what I'm saying? Is that stat?
Overly invested is
Oh.
not stead.
No.
That's a nice
Why
name.
every
No,
time?
overly invested.
Hey,
I'm,
you know
I'm
something? Every time they talk about overly
I don't know what that
invested, Dijon get a little excited.
bitch.
That's your homie?
You get excited.
Oh my God, that ain't
He said no so fucking quick. Like, how fucking
Okay,
on
real
it
quick.
ain't
So, pardon my back.
How your business?
Stop that.
I'm playing.
I'm not
Already
gonna
we
say
just
that
joking.
either.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay out of grown folks' business.
Stop. That's funny as fuck, though. I give you that. That's good.
I'm just being funny.
All right,
It
back
was
to
just
your story
content.
about
It was
shutting up,
content.
about ruining the Marathon Burger grand opening.
Damn, I ruined it?
Yes,
Damn.
for the second time it got
But the
ruined.
burgers are 60 though, so we good.
60 out of
right?
10.
I don't think I ruined it.
$60.
Oh,
No.
you and Brandon definitely ruined
Like,
the
you won't
event.
catch me at
You
that
made
motherfucker.
something that was supposed to be positive and pro-black. This
See,
black man
No,
selling
let me ask you a
burgers,
question.
and you made it about
You going there?
yeah.
All right, bet.
Better be like,
funny, but
I
yeah.
know, but yeah, we can go
Better
there.
be
So let me
like,
ask you this question then, with your positive, proactive black ass.
Yeah.
If that's all you saw, that's because that's all you wanted to see.
No,
And
that's
you came
all
home
they
with-
posted on the clip pages.
Who is they?
The clip pages.
Who is that? Who?
There are a litany of clip pages.
Because that shit was on K Count 9 and you didn't see none of that. That's national
don't
news.
go- I
And
don't
it was
go
on
to
CNN.
Channel 9.
It was on CNN. You
I
didn't see
don't,
none
I
of
don't
that.
go to Channel 33.
We watch nigga news.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm on
So-
Don't Panic and
I watched the
Yazoo.
shade
So
room.
don't panic and Yazzers. Y'all stop clipping messy shit.
That's where I
the
go.
Dejan said that's what he seen.
That's what
So
they do.
if you didn't see Black Sam talking to the mayor,
Yeah.
then you don't want to see that. If you didn't see the Venice show lines in the '60s coexisting peacefully and showing love, you don't want to see that.
Nah, I saw you out there streaming, waiting for my suspect, waiting for him to pull up.
Thank you for watching my channel out of 1 billion on YouTube. I appreciate it.
That's what I saw.
I appreciate it. Trap News Network, news you can use. Now that you ain't finna
That
get
didn't
nobody's
make me
college.
want a burger.
But you didn't see me over there waiting
I
on
just
Almighty
wanted a burger
Suspect.
anyway.
What time they close?
You see, it's open right now.
It's already closed.
It's open right now.
2 a.m.
Do they do well done?
Yeah.
Hey, we should go.
I'm gonna go there on a late night. I want to see if they gonna let me cook a burger.
Maybe.
Oh, they let
Depending
Ash
on
Bash on the
depending on who in there.
grill.
That would be
You
dope.
gonna get up and twerk on that motherfucker.
No, it's too hot for that.
Speaking of
But-
Ash Bash, you guys ready to talk about
Wait,
the-
hold on. Can I close one thing real quick?
Oh, you want to clean it up?
I mean, it's messy. It's messy. I
Go
don't give a
ahead.
fuck.
Get them up.
Yeah,
I
you
tried
not
to
shit.
bring
Get
your
the
narrative.
whole
He ruined the
janitorial side.
marathon.
Sweep
Burger
it
Grand
up.
So I'm gonna say this. It was very clearly understood where all problems was gonna get took. You feel me? But I'm gonna also say this too. The part that everybody missed, the entire No Jumper staff was invited. This is what I'm gonna say, and this is what I'm gonna say clear. If you feel like you got some kind of animosity or some sort of disrespect towards Nipsey Hussle or towards the homies from the 30s to the 100s, from the 20s to the 100s, any type of way, just come outside and say it. But all these little passive-aggressive games, and he ain't a legend this, and he ain't a legend that, don't let a nigga who can't, don't let the Paru who can't go to Paru Street, don't let the fat nigga who don't never come outside, don't let the smoker who's a white man who decided, and I ain't talking about Adam, I'm talking about Lush. How are you a white man who's unsuccessful in life? That is the craziest thing. How you fumble the white male privilege
white?
bag. Because you think
He think he Hispanic, but he not.
He was Mexican.
No.
He think he is. He
He think he
Y'all
Mexican.
transracial.
can't get on
Auntie
Lush like
almost
that.
went to Ruth Chris with him. Tell him.
You can't get on Lush like that.
Please.
Lush got fades.
Please leave the past in the
Bro,
past. What
you
you
did-
doing?
Lush got
yeah.
fades.
What did you do?
Lush gotta
Is
come
you,
to
is
the
you
back.
Ruth
cool?
Chris. I'm bringing up Ruth Chris.
Is you cool?
I'm hot.
Yeah, y'all talking, but y'all can't get on Lush a little bit too much.
Lush
Y'all-
got to come to the back though.
Well,
Lush
I
got
don't
to come to
know.
the
We
back.
gonna
But
figure that
here's
out.
what the thing though.
Lush
I'm gonna say
is.
this though. Lush know he got to come to the back. Like this is you know how I get down, bro. I'm direct. I ain't
You
passive
serious
aggressive.
about fighting Lush? You will waste your time to
So
do that?
this is what I'm gonna say. This
That
is what,
wouldn't be a waste.
That's
this
a
is-
waste of time.
This is what I'm gonna say.
To knock a nigga out real quick? That's not a
Lush?
waste. That's a, what? How
This
long
is-
is it gonna take
this-
to knock him out?
This is what I'm gonna say. It's the potential for conversation. Shout out, you know, Angie Smalls is. She over there with Alex Alonso. She got the Latin Effect podcast.
Not privy to her.
Okay, I'll give you her shit. But shout out to Angie Smalls. I just did an interview with her yesterday. And there is room for conversation and dialogue. You feel me? But at the same time, that's the extension of the gentleman olive branch. You can take the extension of dialogue and we can figure it out verbally as men, or you can keep playing with me and then we'll play ball.
So you want to talk it out?
No, he's
I'm
offering that.
willing to
He
talk it out.
offering a fade.
And this is what I say too, Auntie, this being grown. Because
I feel like we all grown,
my
yeah.
kids watch my shit. My sons watch my shit.
Okay, yeah, you gotta
Set
set
a
an
good
example.
example.
Yeah, so
You gotta set an example.
always give an option for conversation. Now,
Yeah.
when it comes to my issue with Lush, and we can talk about it on camera, we can talk about it off camera. I ain't tripping, but I say this with all respect to everybody in the room. I don't give a fuck what the chat think. I don't give a fuck what the chat
You
think.
can't.
You know what I'm saying?
They'll drag you.
If it comes to me having a whoop on Lush, it's not me pulling out my camera and all that kind of stuff. Nah, you
cannot.
really gonna have to come to the
Oh,
back,
you
my
gonna do a
nigga.
private?
Yeah,
You gonna
yeah.
whoop his ass
I'm not in it for
It
the
won't be
clout.
for
I got a real
content.
problem with you.
It won't
I got
be
a
for
real,
content.
I got a real problem with you, my
Like with the
nigga.
Almighty Suspect shit, that was recorded. I remember when that hit.
You feel me?
Yeah, I remember that.
And that's a little more content so we can see where it go, blah, blah, blah. But Lush and Flacco, nah, bro, this ain't no on-camera conversation.
Flacco is warranted. Lush,
Oh.
I mean, but anywho, so my thing
Different
with Lush,
things mean different things to different
for
people.
different people. With Lush, I made a video on it recently. I'm challenging Lush to a hip hop debate because once he saw my Complex 50 best LA rappers list, he left some comments. One of them, he said, "This is not a terrible list," and he congratulated me on the opportunity. But he also was like debating like his points, and so like
But you know Complex?
I did their 50. I was a part of their 50 best LA
Oh, you
rappers.
didn't
Thank
know?
you.
Hell no, good
So
shit, nigga.
thank you. So I want to debate like
You want
the list
him
with
to-
him. Like since you're talking about my list or the list I was a part of, let me see some of your names. Neither
So
one
you
of
want
us.
him to drop something with his list?
And then we sit down and talk about it. I want to sit down
Okay.
with Lush because I feel like Lush has hip hop knowledge. He has
You
a
can't
great
take that from
deal
him.
of hip hop.
He was a
knowledge.
battle rapper.
He was.
battle rap host.
And very
yeah,
influential in
yeah.
the city. I ain't gonna
So-
take a nigga accolades.
Yeah, I would love to sit down with Lush and talk about this LA rap list.
That'd be dope to see.
on camera.
Yeah.
I'm challenging him to that.
That's what's
I
up.
think you guys would make a great dynamic, especially coming from the two different perspectives you guys are coming from. You guys are both knowledgeable on the fact, and you niggas is both hella opinionated about it. So let's see where it goes.
Right.
That's
I
fire.
agree. Shout out to Lush in that regard. The smoker shit, not so much. All right, Ash Bash. You see what's on the board. You popped out over the past week. There was a photo shoot with you.
Bro, that you missed it. You
And Lil
skipping a
Man.
whole lot of shit. We went on a date and
First.
I posted.
Where'd y'all go?
You know, I'm an Inglewood baby, so I took him around Inglewood, took him to the Wood Lounge. You feel me? They got good lamb chops, good you feel me? Lamb chops,
Barbecue.
mashed potatoes. Yeah, it's fire. You feel me? I'm gonna have to tell you what I had. I got me the fucking lamb chops with the mashed potatoes with the mac and cheese. Fire, spicy.
Why you didn't take him to 10-10?
Because not like that. I wanted to watch the BT Awards, so we was outside watching the BT. It was like a cool setting. You feel me? So
You took him.
yeah, because he wanted to see what I was about. So you feel me? I told him to pull up. He pulled up. This is the thing. When I was on the podcast, thank you for this podcast. When I was on the podcast, I said something about a midget.
You manifested it.
You feel me? And I guess somebody was telling them like, oh, I guess they sent him the clip like, Ash Bash said this and this and that.
Yeah.
So you feel me? I mean,
What's his name?
His name Kiwan.
Kiwan.
Yeah, so long story short, boom, somebody said on the clip, so he hit me up. So then the homie 7, he from Anthony and whatever, shout out to the homie 7. So 7 was like, oh yeah, the homie Kiwan, like he be doing Tubi movies and shit. He sent me the movies. I'm like, he on Tubi. Then I look on TikTok, he booming on TikTok, you feel me? Then he booming on Instagram. But I didn't fuck with him because of that. It was just like, oh, okay, he out here doing whatever.
He a joint.
Period.
Yeah,
What's
like,
his
you feel me?
sign?
Like, don't worry about that. I don't
Yeah.
give a fuck about the
What's
sign.
the sign?
I fuck with him for him. The
You
sign
do?
don't dictate how I fuck with you.
But what is it?
I don't know. I don't give a fuck.
So the first date was cool. It was.
Let me get to the shit. Let me
Yeah,
get
go ahead.
to
That's what
my
we
So,
getting.
long story short, because look, this shit's making me like blushy type shit.
I see you.
I
You
see
over
you.
there cheesy? Can't
Because-
barely talk.
I'm loving
my
this.
God.
I'm loving this.
Anyway, so look.
Yeah.
So long story short, boom. We talking to DM. So I'm like, you know what? Like, I'm tired of talking to you, dude. I'm like, what's up when I'm going to see you? So, boom. Okay, I'm going to pull up this day. He was out of town. So he said, when I come back, I'm going to see you. So he pulled up. You feel me? He picked me up in the Benz.
A little
You feel me?
Benz.
Nah, a big Benz. The inside was little, but the outside was big body.
Oh, it was
you
a baby
feel me?
Benz.
Yeah, so when I got in, I was like, slam like this.
Or was it
Like,
an infant Benz?
Nah, it was a big body, but you feel me? He got it. I don't know. He must meant to have a little bitch or something because it was little inside,
Your
but the
side was
outside was
little,
big.
too.
How that
Tinted
work?
windows. I got the fuck in the car, nigga. We gonna get. I ain't driving my shit. But we gonna find a way, nigga. I'm about to get my little ass in here.
Okay.
So,
was
wait,
cool.
it was small on the passenger side too?
The car just seemed small to me. Period. I don't know. Maybe I was drunk. I don't know. But because I
Little-
was
he is a-
faded,
he
the
is a
car.
little person.
No, because when I got faded, the car did seem like it was getting kind of small. Like you feel me? But I got a video. I got.
Yeah, let's see. I want to see the steering wheel.
My nigga said the walls start closing in.
Oh my
Hold on,
god.
I gotta see.
Would you let a little person drive you around?
Yeah.
I mean, why not?
mean,
What's the
why not?
problem?
Be my driver?
Look,
Yes.
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, like, that's okay.
Their seat just up. That's
Okay.
a regular car. Their seat just up.
you hear the music?
And he was fitted.
Ash Bash
He
crazy.
was
She
fitted,
said
Ash
it seems
Bash.
smaller.
He
That's a
can't
regular
fly.
fucking car.
He don't look disabled or nothing.
Look,
Look
you
at
feel me?
Kiwan. Yeah, okay.
That's
No,
what's
Shout out
up.
to
my,
Kiwan.
my little nigga.
All right, so y'all had a date.
You can't
Then
call
let's
them
get to the
short
photo
person.
shoot.
Okay,
Y'all
so
went
we
to the
had a
Slauson.
No, we didn't go to Slauson.
What's wrong with the
We
sauce?
went to Crenshaw. Not like that. It ain't nothing wrong with Slauson, but that's just not my jerky.
I don't go to the sauce enough.
So you
You
went
feel
to
me?
Crenshaw Mall.
No, we went to Crenshaw and like this is like a little place where you can take a little hourly photo shoot.
Oh, okay.
But long story short, we was on a date and whatever. So I was like, you know what, like you cool, like like I don't want to take it slow. I want to move fast. Like what's up?
Yeah.
We speed dating. Let's take pictures. I ain't never got to the point I never got to the matching stage in the picture because every time we get to the matching stage, I start fighting shit about a nigga and I be like, I ain't gonna fuck with this nigga no more. You're a liar. You feel me? But I was like, you know what, cool. So we ended up taking the pictures. Went on another date and you feel me? And now we that.
That's right.
We cool. And you feel me? And we about to go to Vegas.
Shout out to y'all for moving fast like
Ash
lesbians.
Bass asked her why she going to. I mean, Auntie asked Ash Bass why she going to.
Because we about to figure this out. But he get a good check. You feel me? I'm out here working. I'm out here trying to rap. You feel
Yeah.
me? We need to figure some shit
Yeah.
out.
Is he your manager now?
Good
No,
investor.
he's not my manager, but
He's just somebody who believes in you enough to love
you
on
feel
you
me?
and
just
all that.
feel
I feel
like,
you. That's
know,
right.
Whatever you
Run that
do,
back.
whatever you do, your social security, whatever you got going on, you feel me? I want in on everything. And if you fuck with
He
me,
get SSI?
Why you
I don't
bullshitting?
look, we not doing
Of
all
course.
that. We not doing all
course.
that. Baby, if you really fuck with me,
Regional
Of course
center.
it's crazy. Sorry, of course it's crazy.
Why would he not?
no, listen,
course it's
look, I see. What I'm not gonna do is let y'all sit on the
No,
platform
that's a good thing. He
and try to
should
talk
get
about my
that.
little nigga.
No, he
I'm
should
not
get
talking about
that.
it. That's your little
That's
shit.
my little shit.
That's your little
That's
shit.
your
I
income,
get on
bitch.
this
He
platform,
should get
clowning and all
that.
That's my little shit.
Okay,
And
no
he was
more
about to come
jokes.
tonight, but he was busy. But I'm gonna bring him on the show, and we gonna sit right next to
And he
each
gonna
other.
swing his motherfucking feet. I'm done.
It don't even matter.
I had to get one
Y'all
out.
know my little shit, even though he little, but you feel me, he ain't little.
He got a big heart.
Yeah, as long as he a real nigga,
Nah,
that's
he
all
got
that
something
matters.
that matters. That
What?
that ain't little.
Did he put it on you?
Tuh.
Thought he didn't?
He put it on you?
What? You seen that picture? That picture was viral. We got 8,000 likes. We made almost 200K people that seen it.
What's your
3,000
favorite
views.
comment? Go to the post, read some of your favorite comments.
My favorite comment was when they said, "This just a little situation." You hear the song?
The song is getting me.
It's just a little situation.
Did you
It's
did you
crazy.
smack his ass like you said you was?
Nah, I didn't do all that.
That's after the wedding.
I wanna
Kept
wait.
it- Yeah,
Okay.
I want to wait. Let me read the comments. Someone said he got a little sister. Somebody said she with him because she uplift him, right? Somebody said you really did your little one with this.
Your little one.
Hold on. Somebody said, bro, I have to zoom in. I did not know that was a midget.
I can zoom in. It's crazy.
I guess the first picture he was standing on
Report
the
that
chair.
one. Report
No,
that one.
it was when
That
was
was
when
just
he
doing
was
too
on her
much. Hold
back.
on.
He
Wait,
was
there's a
on
picture
her
of this nigga on your
back.
back?
Yeah,
Oh, no,
I'm
we
about to
see
show
that
you.
shit.
Then
I
it
didn't see that
say,
one.
somebody
Like a
said
backpack?
that caption was
Burnt
too
out.
short. They really got it fucked up.
This is a classic. This got to be your album cover.
You're crazy.
Auntie got on there talking on the second slide took me out.
Took me out.
Let me see the second slide.
Just for a little bit.
This
Please.
the picture when he was on the chair
Go to the second.
on the back.
Like he riding
Why
you like
not?
a fucking
Again, so I the question I asked off camera, I still really
You
want to
asking
know.
on camera.
She said,
Who asked this nigga to get on the stool? Whose idea was that?
Honestly, we was vibing. My sister right there.
So
we
he
was
just
at
did
You
it.
was the creative director.
No,
Wait,
she
so
wasn't
he
that
just-
director. She was on the phone running her motherfucking
So y'all was
mouth.
doing it, he was like, hey, let me get that stool. And then he just got the
No,
stool.
that's the
Stool
thing.
was
I
there.
supposed
Stool
to
was
be.
there
I
already.
supposed to been sitting on
He came
the chair.
pre-stooled.
He was telling her to get up. He was telling her to get up off the chair.
Yeah.
How heavy is he?
He not that heavy. He
Can you
kinda-
pick him up?
She was
Yeah,
on her back.
look, I'm enjoying
He
this
gotta be
shit.
50 pounds.
Look, no, he buff. He a buff nigga. Baby buff. He ain't no little nigga.
More than
he,
50?
he little at heart, but he ain't no little nigga.
Did he push you through the mattress?
Lashes is off. Wig was hanging. You want to see the video?
Show the people.
No, because they gonna talk. We can't even do all that. This OnlyFans. Make sure y'all follow my OnlyFans. That's coming soon. Okay.
Period. Let everybody know what's going on.
Anybody
You feel me?
subscribe
Everybody
to
knows.
see us?
But it's not even that. Like, I did my big one. Like, you feel me?
Congratulations,
Hey,
Baz.
be careful. That nigga
Niggas
Adam
is
gonna be
free.
hitting you up about plug
Oh, he
talk.
already did.
I already
Hey,
did, burnt out.
Let's
already
take
do.
a shot. Let's take a shot to the soon to be married
Look,
couple. Because you
this
get
the
married
thing.
tonight,
Wait,
right?
I'm really happy
No,
as
we
fuck.
getting married in the morning, but we on our way out there. I got my team and my family outside. But look, this is the thing that you need to understand. Look.
Wait, you
love
living
is-
here and going straight
Yeah,
there?
but we leave here, we going to Vegas.
She's going to
Let
get
me
me. It's
tell
a
you something.
bachelor
Good
Cause I
mission.
gotta get
Good mission.
dressed and all that. That's why I'm dressed like
This
this.
the pregame
What's so
party.
craziest to me is love ain't got no height, no shape, or
No weight.
form.
That's right.
Love really ain't got no weight.
Yeah, I know that's
A
right.
nigga just gotta come correct.
Or stretch mark limit.
It don't matter how tall you is, cause at the end of the day, he could get up on that chair when I even get on the chair. He first off, when we went on a date, he pulled my chair out, and when I sat down, he pushed me in.
He did.
That's right.
With no
I
hand.
ain't never had no regular size nigga do that for me.
Yeah.
Oh.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I feel like crying, y'all.
That's what's up,
As
ass.
a regular size
I'm
nigga.
not going to let her do this. You okay? It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, hey, hold on. Cut the camera. Hey.
Don't cut the camera, please. Whatever you do, don't cut the
No,
camera.
that's not cool. Don't do that.
No, I'm about to. Flashback.
Oh my God, y'all. That's not cool. Cut.
Flashback.
No.
You better sit the fuck up. You not sit up here crying over no motherfucking midget. I let you do it long enough. No, I'm serious. It's me right
It's
now. It's me
love.
right now. I let you do it long enough. stop playing on these motherfucking cameras. You not sitting here crying. All the shit you done did to niggas, you done put voodoo on Smack.
Oh God, you put voodoo on the homie.
And this
Oh
little
God,
nigga
you
got
put
your
voodoo
heart.
on the homie. Oh yeah, my nigga, I don't feel bad for you. You for sure
He
put
put
voodoo on
voodoo
the
on
homie.
her. That's not karma.
Oh,
Man,
God.
nah,
That's not
man,
karma.
you for sure
She
put
got
voodoo. I
that
forgot
flooded
about
water.
that.
She
shit.
put voodoo
You
on
for sure put voodoo
First
on
off, I
the
took
homie.
voodoo off the nigga.
Why you put voodoo on the homie in the
Because
first
he's a
place?
weirdo, but I took it. That's why that nigga walking, Hoover stopping, and all that he doing
I
right
wouldn't
now.
call
I took
that
it off.
walking. But,
Get off the homie, bro.
Excuse
Get
me.
off the homie, bro.
all right, shout out. Let's take our shot. We need to take our shots.
I don't need that shot.
I need a
swear
shot.
to God,
Cheers.
Shout out to my man. You got
To
me on here
the
crying.
existent nuptials. That was crazy.
Hey, low key, as a nigga 6'3", I feel offended by being called regular size.
Hey, you regular size nigga. Like, I cannot do you regular size niggas.
But I be
just
pulling
that.
out your chair. I'm a gentleman and all that. Like, damn.
Hell no, he opened my door. Her sister.
That's regular
He opened
shit.
up my door.
Hey, so-
it don't matter. A lot of niggas be like, what you waiting on? Oh, get
Can
your
I speak,
ass
can
up
I
out
speak on that
here.
real quick? On some grown
Yeah.
man shit? Hey, so I'm going to say this. If that show real experience, that's fucked up, and I'm sorry.
That's not my real experience, but I'm saying niggas don't do that.
if you
But
ever
I'm
been
saying-
to the
that's
bit
just
around a
the
nigga that
insight
told you to
and the
open your
things that
own
he
door,
do,
that's
that's
crazy as
not what
fuck.
you
That's just
expect.
growing up on the West Coast. On the West Coast, we just learned like, hey, I gotta open my own door. I gotta close my own shit.
Oh,
That's
God,
just
I
That's
used
a real
to-
thing.
that's
Oh,
just
was
niggas
in
not
the
gentlemen like down
I
south.
used to
That's
get
just
into it
West
in my
Coast shit.
ex
all
because I
jokes
used to
aside,
open
this
up
is
the
a
door
real
too
conversation.
fast.
This is
He
like a
didn't
real
like
thing
that.
y'all
This
go
is
through.
serious.
Let's talk about
Yes,
this.
go to the south. Go to the south. It's hospitality from
I
a
just was in
nigga.
Atlanta for 8 years.
Y'all niggas
Yeah.
is ratchet out here.
Out
Just
here,
ratchet
nah.
and all that.
That's the
That's
thing.
why I went to go fuck with a little person. That's why I said I want a little person because I
Wait,
am
you
happy
went into this
where-
one, you're a little people, honey? You're a
This is
little
her
people
first
actress?
one. This is
This
her
is my
first
first
one.
one.
That's our first one.
One and done?
But was you looking for a little person or you just happened to
Yes, I
regular
got on the
was.
show and I said I'm tired of fucking with you, regular size nigga. I want me a little man.
She
She
did
just
a
said
she did
that.
a 20v1 and he won.
Oh, okay, that's the part that I missed.
Yeah, he did it. She did a 20v1. She found him on that.
I love everything about that man.
You
That's what's
manifested
up,
this.
Ash.
You going
I
to
just
hell?
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah, yeah.
Cry, I swear to
Good
God.
for you.
Y'all don't even
And it ain't
understand.
shit out here in these
It's
streets.
not. Like,
No,
that's
it's
what
not.
I'm
So
so
if-
emotional right now.
If he really showing up and showing the fuck out and hopping out and
Let that
opening
nigga-
doors
he-
and all
he-
that,
He's a little person, but he a
Deep
big
down, I
stepper.
wanna know why
I don't
he
believe
felt
you
so
yet.
bad.
I don't
He
believe
lost
you.
his mind so
I
bad.
don't believe
Y'all see the
you.
tear.
Bro, I believe her. I believe her.
Like you can
Bro, this is the same person
I
who put
fuck with
voodoo
it.
on my homie. I believe her, my nigga.
Another one?
No, I'm just saying.
No,
the same
oh.
nigga that crashed his fucking motorcycle because she put voodoo
I
on his
thought it was
nigga.
two.
I was.
They'll put the whole
Don't do that.
crashing
His stanky
stuff-
dick ass crashed before I was even fucking.
His
with him.
what?
Oh.
Anyways, let's go back to my man.
Yes.
Y'all be trying to school Smack in the shit, and this the thing. When he
Shout out
go,
to Smack.
when he go on the podcast, he always say she's trying to use my name for clout. Boy, I
My
had
bad,
clout
Smack.
before I was even insinuating.
You was
conversation with
known. You was known in the city before that.
That's what I'm saying.
Before
But
that.
I don't
he,
know about
every time we talk about him, he always get on there and talk about something. And then the comments, oh, she miss him. What the fuck do I miss about him about anything? Like, you feel me? This little man came in and did way more. He don't scream. He brush his teeth. He do everything that he needs to
Get
do.
off the homie, bro.
No, I'm just saying, he do everything he needs to do. So at the end of the day,
Get off the
I
homie,
don't have
bro.
a problem. He get his hair cut. You feel me? He dressed nice. He got a nice car. You feel me? He's well put together. You feel me? So it don't matter how big you is. That's what I'm saying. Like, people be cracking all these jokes. It's a motherfucker that's 3 feet that's doing better than a motherfucker that's
This
6
nigga
something.
3 feet?
You bossed up on Smack is what you saying. That's a
What?
glow up.
Big, good check. Good disability check that ain't getting cut off every 2 weeks, if that.
You had the homeboy. You
Because I know
fumbled
Smack
it, nigga.
disability check
You
always
fumbled
get
it.
cut off.
Smack is
He's
happy.
always at the
Smack
building
is, hey,
telling
my
him
nigga
to turn
Smack
his
is
shit back
happy and
on.
successful. Y'all both doing well without each other. Everything
I
ain't for
was doing
everybody.
well
You feel
before
me?
that. Not like that. Smack fucked off a lot of shit for me because when I was trying to talk to niggas,
Smack,
they be
I'm
like,
trying,
I'm
bro. I'm
fucking
trying
with you,
to
but you
segue.
was fucking crack. I was like, nigga, that wasn't for real. Like, yeah, he was fucking up what I had going on. Goddamn.
Wow.
That
This has
wasn't no
been a
good
lot.
look.
But that's what
I
happened
need
when you
another shot.
broadcast shit.
You know, but that
regardless.
was content. We was enjoying it, and then he just got getting mad because, you know, Mac Wap and them be cracking jokes and all that. He couldn't take the heat, so it is what it is. But I'm going to forever talk shit, but I don't want him thinking that I'm hating on him. It's nothing to hate on. I got my own store. I got a good job. I'm doing my music shit. What I'm hating on? I'm a podcaster, but my main goal is music. You feel me? So for a motherfucker to fix their mouth and say I'm hating, it's crazy.
I don't get hater vibes. I get you
No,
just
you
speaking
feel
your
me? That's
truth.
just me. out, and you feel me, and I like that. This little nigga came over here, did whatever we went viral on Instagram. You feel me? People talking shit, but it is what it is. That's what I want. You feel me? And not like that. I'm about to stream everything we about to do. We about to be cooking breakfast. We about to be laying up, OnlyFans,
cuddling,
all that. Like you feel me?
I got a question.
What?
So, how tall is he? Like stand up.
3
Like where does
foot,
he where does
He
he go
like
to
right here, but
Okay.
that don't
Do he
matter.
come
He
to
a
your
grown
nipple?
man. He a grown
Do he
man.
come to
though.
your
That's what I'm saying, but I'm saying like when y'all in bed, like when do he like wrap his legs around your waist when y'all
I do.
cuddling?
I don't disrespect him like that. I let him do what he do.
Whatever he want to do, that's what the
I
fuck
don't
he gonna
sex
do.
play him and all that. Like
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm saying like when y'all cuddling, like are you the big spoon?
Spoon?
Like yeah, like
Oh, he
he.
the big spoon.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
laying
That's
on
fine.
my side. He doing what he doing back there. Look, why y'all in my personal business?
Yeah, that's
Not at all.
a
Not at
marital
all.
bed.
Not
As
at
all.
of tomorrow
Shout out
morning.
We
to
ain't
God
gotta
bless
be in
y'all
a
over
twin
there.
size. We in a full size bed. We ain't in no
She
twin
said
size.
he doing what he do back
Swimming in
there.
the king size, that shit like fucking never ending, huh?
Well,
Leave my little nigga alone. That's
Yo,
my little
that's
shit.
enough of
that's
her
enough.
nigga.
Make some noise for her
Yeah.
nigga.
That's my little shit.
Nigga.
All right, I wanted to.
Shout out to Mr. and Mrs. Ashbash.
Titties. Shout out to Titties, y'all. Woo!
Ash some
Say
titties.
Titties. No, that's her name. Titties.
Ash
And
titties.
titties.
Okay, that's right.
Yeah.
That's fire.
All right, so I started streaming this past week. I've been doing these grade your music streams.
I saw that.
Yes, they've been fun. A lot of people have gotten Fs. No A's so far. We've gotten a
Damn.
couple of B's, but I'm gonna do it every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So DM me if you want your song graded. But I also talk about some hip hop on there.
Okay.
Time out.
What's up?
Cause I niggas been asking me about this.
Yeah.
You be doing payola? That's how the niggas get on there?
Pay to the report card?
Yeah.
No, you cannot pay to get on the report card. You can pay for an individual rap report card where I make the single ones.
So
that's
I think
like a
that's
paid
where the
alternative.
misconception
I've
is coming
seen
in
some
at.
people get a single one and you gave them a flat F.
So
they
look,
pay for their F.
I need a refund.
so
No,
on
you
a
can pay
bullshit
for that.
level, this
Yeah.
is what niggas have been specifically telling me to ask you.
Sure.
And based off what you said,
Yeah.
they don't understand the difference or even know that there is a difference.
Yeah.
Because what is being presented as is, oh, it's niggas on there because Dejan paid them. They paid Dejan to be on there, which is true but false. It depends on what actual aspect you're talking about.
No one has paid me to be on the report card, the official LA rap report card.
But if you want a promotional, your own individual one, you
individual
can pay for that
rap report
promotional
card,
package.
you can have a pay option on some like vertical Nipsey Hussle, price to pay type shit.
Which is not the same thing as payola because you are paying for a promotion of his actual opinion.
You paying for something separate. You paying for me to take time, even though I wouldn't put you on the report card. You paying for me to take time from the artist that I do have on the report card, sit down and do a whole write up. The difference is I don't write up on the artist on the report card. I do a separate write up and post like your photo,
So
a
you get a little bit
paragraph. Yeah, I put a little bit more effort into it for your buck.
Yeah. And
But-
that's super dope too because people need feedback.
For sure.
People
Honest
that want to
feedback.
grow. Yeah.
Now, if you pay, that doesn't mean you're gonna get a good grade, and I specify that upon
they're
every
paying for your
transaction.
They paying for your feedback.
And I mean, at this point, I don't give out A's like that.
Who gets an A?
Yeah, who you gave an A
Who
to?
have you ever given an A to?
Kendrick has gotten an A. Tyler, the Creator, has gotten an A.
Outside of the big guys.
What?
What LA?
The highest
Artist.
grade I ever got for him was a D.
And you on this motherfucker crying and shit, you foul, bro.
No, I ain't crying because of
She don't
that
put out
shit.
enough music.
I don't give a fuck about that. And at the time, I couldn't do multiple shit at one time. The time I didn't put out music, I was whole ass pregnant. I had emotions and shit. I ain't go to no motherfucking studio. I'm hungry, some more shit. I ain't give a fuck about no damn music.
Never been
Most
pregnant, I don't know.
most of the artists have F's because they don't put out enough music, or because they copy another artist and originality score get a lot
And
more.
I ain't the copy part. I just did drop.
But what I was saying was, so I've been doing my streams, and I got to talk about, made videos about, I cannot read that, it's a glare, it says, T-Rail says Rosecrans Vic doesn't fuck with him anymore. Did you guys see that clip?
Yes.
Love it.
Shame on You, I think that was a few days ago, there's a clip where T-Rail said that Rosecrans Vic is upset with him for talking about the Rolling Loud altercation. What's your take on that? I gave him my take on YouTube.
What clip? What you
Ladies
hitting the
first.
boy, slapping him, socking him?
That's what you saw.
Yeah,
I got
when,
jumped.
When you
I
ruin
didn't see the
when you
jump part. I
ruin
saw you
Rolling
get
Loud
off
because
on
you
the
be
nigga.
on bullshit.
It was
and
all
real.
over the fucking world. It was all over social media.
So why can't you talk about
would
it? Because Deshaun was
he
instigating
not
beefs on
fucking
Instagram?
talk about it? Why would we miss past that when it's every the fuck else?
Yeah,
Where?
We can't be mad at T-Rail for reporting on it. It happened on a Sunday. He reported on it on Monday on Back
As
on
he
Figg.
should've.
Like he should as a podcaster.
Yeah, you mad because your artist got beat the fuck up?
I guess so. I think he
Because-
thinks, oh, we work at the same radio station, so you shouldn't talk about
But
it.
you
Maybe
know
that's
what's
his
so
perspective,
crazy?
but that's biased.
I didn't know that was Swift though till I found out that was him. Probably the day I came to the podcast that day.
Oh, you didn't see his black eye?
No,
that he posted?
I didn't know that was him
Oh,
fighting.
okay.
Because I would think, why would he do that? Like, you
Yeah.
feel me? I didn't know that was him fighting. And not like that. I actually kind of liked it. Well, he had a song that I actually
That you liked?
Yeah.
Okay, his music wasn't the worst, but so yeah, I didn't know. I had no idea
I
that
didn't know of him
Vic
until
was.
he got knocked
I'm gonna go
out.
last.
I didn't know that Vic was upset with T-Rail about this until T-Rail said this on Shame on You the other day, and I was just like, that's some bullshit.
That's kind of
because
fucked up.
even though me and T-Rail not always on the best terms, don't see eye to eye.
Shout
It's
out
like
T-Rail.
he was doing his thing as a podcaster. For everybody talked about
As
it.
an independent,
Adam talked about
as an
it.
independent contractor or a small business owner or a big business owner, whatever you want to call it, he was in a right position to get his content and get
Yeah.
to the motherfucking bag.
Everybody talked about
That's
it.
what you supposed to do.
Yeah.
Like you
Adam
can't get
talked
mad
about
at that.
it. All the podcasts on the West Coast talked about that
What's the
Rolling Loud
problem?
fight.
You
So,
did it. What's the problem?
yeah, stop crying. Yeah, if you didn't want to be talked about in that light, don't do it. Especially when you know it's like a million cameras on this. Everybody got their phone
So
out
what you
recording.
saying? He could redeem himself?
In what regard?
Round 2, I guess.
Hopefully, like lesson learned and don't.
We
like,
ain't had round 1. I wasn't fighting him. That's the whole point. What was you saying, please?
My honest opinion, I never thought about this until like actually at this exact moment. A lot of people mistake your personal life for taking you short, taking you light. You feel me? And I even say this, being 6'3", and you know I be fighting boxing, jiu-jitsu. Like, bro, you ain't no little nigga. You feel me? Like, you really ain't no like no little bitty ass nigga out here. You feel me?
I'm petite.
You know what I'm saying? No, you're not, nigga. But facts, nigga. What? Fuck out of here.
I'm petite.
Yeah, what?
I'm 5'5".
Nigga, a petite steak for lunch, nigga. Yeah, whatever, nigga.
That is strike 2.
But it's cool. Give me a third one. I ain't tripping. But what I say is, we all grown men around this motherfucker.
Yeah.
And I've been saying this in our internet space for a long time. Niggas do a lot of playing. Niggas do a lot of disrespecting. Niggas play so much in the comments and on these podcasts where it's safe behind these cameras, behind lives or pre-recorded content and all that kind of stuff. You forget that the world is a very tangible place.
Yeah, niggas
So-
can see you and touch you and get to you.
It's,
Clearly.
it's different.
It's very small.
Yeah.
You never know when you
Very
might.
small.
Prime example, fucking Cowboy and Loose Cannon. Cowboy catch Loose Cannon at a fucking gas station in Barstow and whoop his ass.
Yeah, I remember that
Barstow
clip.
is
That came out like
crazy.
right before the Rico
One
too.
nigga-
So that's before Vegas? Barstow?
Yeah, that
On
when
the
that
way.
Popeyes is, that
Yeah.
fire ass
Off the
Popeyes.
15.
That's my favorite
One
Popeyes.
That
nigga's
little
coming, the other nigga's
Mid
going.
spot.
You gonna drag your ass 4 hours for that?
No, they
3
just
hours?
one nigga's.
2.5 right there before Vegas.
The hell?
But what's the odds of that? One nigga coming, the other nigga going. You feel
Yeah.
me? And you get your ass whooped.
Yep.
So I say all that to say this. This is what I personally think. Niggas is upset because it's a bruise to the ego. And I ain't gonna elephant in the room. Niggas can assume why, blah, 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 your personal business, fuck it, whatever. If that's what your ego is and all that type of shit, my nigga, you really need to take your ass somewhere and sit the fuck down, my nigga. Because regardless of the fact, when you address bro, like he spit on you or something?
He spat in my face.
Okay, so when you decide as a grown man to spit in another grown man's face, first of all, number one, if you spit in a nigga face and don't take off, you ain't even ready for no type of conflict. You feel me? If I spit in a nigga face, boop, I bang, that's
He
coming
ain't
right.
see it coming.
He thought that he was gonna spit in my face. And I was
Walk
gonna
off.
be like, oh my god,
Bro.
you
Yeah,
just
that's
spit on
what he
me.
thought.
It turned
As
to
a-
like some
He
sort
didn't
of
know you was a
sissy or
real
something.
nigga.
You're like, nigga, please.
And that's what I mean when I say that's where your ego became involved. Because you took and you assumed with what you know about him off the internet and thought that you could spit in his face and do nothing behind it.
Well, he tweeted me, I overly invested, not to bring him up again. He posted a tweet that Big Swift made years ago where he said, when I see you, I'm gonna spit on you.
About you?
Yeah. And I had
how
forgot all
long
about
ago
this. This is from like 2021. He tweeted me this.
Shit, y'all was beefing
And-
that long?
I wouldn't call it beefing, like, because you're not on a report card.
That's
It's a lot of people
wild.
that's not on a report card.
That's wild.
You like, let's keep it a buck. It's a lot of people that are on a report card. That don't mean they all
I
supposed to
seen
spit
this
on
nigga
me.
my music, he don't even listen to it, but it's cool.
You supposed to spit on me when you see me over and not be on a report card. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
But I mean, again, as a grown man, to spit on somebody and not follow up behind it, you got what you deserve, nigga. Your ass whooped.
Yeah.
So as far as that bleeding over to Rosecrans, Vic, and T-Rail and all that kind of stuff, nigga, you and your ego too. You feel me? You and your ego too, regardless of the fact. Because I guarantee, I'll be around this motherfucker lurking. I'm on live. I'm right here. Hours at a time. Come outside, do this, do that. If it's a problem with you, bam, and all that type of shit. If I would have fired on your shit, niggas would have had nothing. Because you feel like in your mind that's what's supposed to happen and all that kind of shit because you're basing his 1-2 step like Sierra in real life off what you know on the internet. Niggas is grown men out here. And when it's actually time to stand on business, let the record reflect, this the only nigga that done took a fade in our universe. The rest of you niggas don't come outside.
That is a good point.
That is
Who else
something.
have y'all seen fight?
Niggas
You
won't
right.
come outside.
Can I have something to say? Can I say something?
Please.
Can you stop letting that blunt just burn out like an incense, please? You just got it, just talking, just burning out. At least pass the motherfucker. God damn. That's all I have to say.
Okay,
hold
cool.
on.
You that count as dropping the blunt.
I can't, y'all. I cannot.
That don't mean that you fucking nobody. When
You need to call him.
I don't need to call him. He tossed it. I need to call him when I drop it.
Okay.
And which way you like it?
All right.
Yeah,
I have another point to make on the
This
screen.
one, this shit look
But
crazy.
I think Rose Cran big caught up in his ego and T-Rail did what he was supposed to do as a podcast.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You can't take that shit,
When-
shit to heart.
yeah, when
Everybody
six-
talk about everybody.
Everybody makes content about everybody, but
Yeah.
it's like I'll even say like I won't go into that. I won't
Go
go
into it. No, I'm going to it. You doing
Yeah,
bullshit on me.
Yeah,
nigga,
I'll go into it. I feel like
John.
with that situation,
My
fuck it,
bad.
I'll say it.
I didn't know y'all
I
smoking.
don't
off
smoke.
me.
I just want
I'll
to
say it.
I don't on camera.
I'll say it.
Not on camera.
When the Rolling Loud incident happened, I felt like there was a
Definitely
lot
wanna
of
hear
people. There was a lot of people that tried to cover it up and not highlight it
Why?
because it wasn't
Say
all
that
black.
shit.
It wasn't all black people
Oh.
because Rosecrans Vic is Hispanic because he's not black. So certain platforms wasn't gonna talk about it. Certain platforms wasn't gonna repost the video. But if it had been niggas fighting, all niggas fighting, or if it had been niggas jumping a Hispanic person or niggas jumping a non-black person, it would have been all over these platforms, including Yaz's. I'll say it. I feel like
Yaz's didn't post it,
Yaz's
right?
did not post that.
Are
I
you
feel like she
sure?
didn't post it because
Oh, because
She
I
never
fuck
posted.
with Yaz. I'm gonna do a deep
I
dive.
fuck
on
with
it.
Yaz
I
too.
fuck
I
with
fuck
Yaz.
with
I
Yaz
love
too.
Yaz.
Yaz never posted it, and there was people leaving comments in our chat when we did the episode the day after. Those people in our chat like, why didn't Yaz just
It was
post it?
everywhere. I didn't notice that she didn't post
I
it.
attribute. I mean, it still got around, but I attribute it to because Rosecrans Vic is Hispanic, and you don't want to show your people in that light. You only want to show black dysfunction. You don't want to show the dysfunction. Other cultures weren't raised to exploit or display or highlight or promote their own cultures, dysfunction or mishaps or shortcomings.
Very true.
Our culture, unfortunately, is we highlight black dysfunction. We promote black dysfunction. That's our thing. And
kill
other
each other.
races
We kill each
promote
other.
black
guilty of.
dysfunction too.
I am guilty of.
But other cultures don't exploit themselves in that regard as willingly, as openly as we do. And I didn't take offense to it. It's just that's what it was. So to see Rosecrans Vic upset with T-Rail for speaking on it, that goes back. And I saw Hater World. He even he spoke about it. It's like, oh,
Shout out to
you
Blue
want
Devil.
me? You want me to? You wanted T-Rail to like cover it up. You wanted all the platforms to cover it up and act like that situation. Like you and your homies
That's
didn't jump
not
me on Rolling
possible.
Loud.
It was too
Viral.
out there.
It
It was
was
too
out there.
surface everywhere. Like
I agree.
Ain't no hating it.
And then even again, I'm gonna take it back to this. Outside of it being, it's crazy because it was your ass, nigga. That's what the fuck shocked. I call it from the reaction space because you know I watch everything. I
Right.
pay attention to everything. So it ain't really nothing that I won't cover in this space. Niggas was shocked because it was your ass jumping outside, really getting down with a nigga.
Yeah.
Nobody was expecting that shit. Niggas was expecting you to get marked out. Niggas expect you to take an L or
Yeah.
get whooped on or
I
something.
wasn't gonna run.
And
I'll tell you that
not
now.
For
only-
my mama to tell you whoop shit.
Yeah,
Nigga.
she gave me that call. Yeah.
Yeah,
Not only-
you whoop shit.
Not only did you, we gonna talk about your report card. 'cause
He made a
whatever.
squabble report.
Yeah, I
card
gave him a squabble report
by
card.
hand.
Yeah, for sure.
You mind if I read it?
Go for it. I did it in the gym.
You said in jail?
In the gym.
In the
boxing
gym.
gym,
Oh,
yeah.
same
I was in the
thing.
gym.
Not
I
in the
did.
county. Come on, Dejan.
Same thing.
Damn, they
It's not the same thing. Let the rest of
all
this
back
not.
to school.
The
Niggas
gym
who
where I
just came to the
box, like
county.
in a legal professional sense, it's not the same.
All right,
as
so this is a fade report card by Trap News Network. Form 4.
Let's talk about it, nigga.
My form was decent.
Terrible. Nigga, you did like the T-Rex. Like, what the fuck was that?
I have a 6'2" wingspan, but it don't always reflect on camera.
I mean, let's start off by saying you took a fade and you won a fade. So let's start off right there. So overall, A. I'm gonna
No,
give you that. You know what I'm saying?
no, you gave me a 15%
No, you
F.
don't.
Don't cap in my face.
No,
Oh,
look.
he
He
graded
gave
your
me an F.
face. He
Yes.
graded
No,
your
Okay.
face.
overall, in
report
real life,
card.
you got an F. But
Wait.
in podcast space,
Out
yes,
of
F.
15 niggas jumping him, he got an F?
Yes.
58%.
Yes.
Why? Please.
We
Please.
gonna go category
through
for
it.
category.
Please,
4, he
please.
said 4.
He could've
Heart,
got
he gave
jumped
me a
better.
10. He gave me a 10.
He could
Okay.
have got jumped better and
Jab,
won
he
better.
gave me a 1, even though I blocked the nigga out.
You
And
didn't
dropped
jab at all.
them. And dropped them.
You did, but
I did
that
throw
has
one.
nothing-
I did
you
throw a
no,
jab.
nigga, you threw a bullshit hook. You did not throw a jab. Nigga, I boxed.
Before
And I
that,
did
it was
Muay
a
Thai, I
brief
did jiu-jitsu.
jab.
No,
He
the
ain't
brief-
never boxed before.
What
This
is
is
jiu-jitsu?
just
But there's no
handling
when you choke
shit.
niggas and all that type of shit. You
He-
threw a
he
bullshit
still
hook.
won.
How
You
you
didn't
gonna grade
jab.
they
You
John
didn't
for
jab.
boxing? They John ain't boxing.
It's
that's
a
a
fight.
category,
It's a
jab.
fight. It's a
Okay,
category
but
in a
why not
fight.
your category?
Because
You
that's a
whatever.
category in a fight.
Cross
A jab-
one.
Hold
No
on, hold on.
He's never did
Do
jiu-jitsu.
anybody in here watch boxing?
He's never did jiu-jitsu.
Is the jab not a part of a fight? Any type of basic fight? Okay, my nigga, you
I
can get
got
right on
one.
the jab.
Fuck
I got
a
one.
jab. I'm a drag a bitch. It don't matter.
That
if
wasn't
they
a jab,
drive.
nigga. That was a
You don't need
bullshit
no
hook.
jab.
That was a lunging
Hold on.
hook.
Defense 1.
You said what?
Defense 1.
You didn't block shit. And you didn't slip. You didn't roll. You had
I
no
can
defense.
I can eat a punch.
And that's all you did was take damage, nigga.
I got it. All right, combo 10.
Oh, you got off.
Okay.
Combo
You got
10.
off. That little fury, you got
Okay.
off. You got off.
I look good too. Footwork 5.
Terrible.
I had on flare pants.
What the fuck do that mean with your feet? Nigga crossed his feet. You didn't have no solid stance.
Focus awareness 5.
How they
That's
even,
crazy.
My eye is a little lazy sometimes.
Bro, you had no
That
awareness.
is
You ain't even
crazy.
see the pack out coming.
I didn't.
Nah, nigga, you had no awareness, nigga.
Well, I still had fucking spit in my face.
you was too focused on the
Right.
one nigga.
All right, spit in my face. Shit. Balance 2. Fuck you.
Terrible.
Two is
we
crazy.
saw that they got a Humpty Dumpty fall.
My knees gave out. Cardio 4.
You
I
got
appreciate
winded.
that.
Yeah, but you
I
got
appreciate the
winded. And that
flex.
was generous,
That's
nigga.
generous. That's generous. I don't know 1-2. I don't know 1-2 with the cardio. I'm
Hey,
not too good with
all right, so
cardio.
look, hold on, cardio. Because I'm biased, and I ain't gonna really talk too bad about a West Coast nigga. You know that cardio wasn't the fourth. But we're gonna leave it where it is on paper.
What it should have really
It
been.
was fucking 1.
A 1 or 2.
It was.
One is crazy when you drop a
2.
nigga.
It don't matter.
The cardio, my win
No,
was
it
cardio.
does matter.
My win wasn't there.
Because
It was over with. After John said 1-2, I'm done.
I
'Cause
gotta
my
have-
stretch mark got in my
I gotta
way
have
too, you forget
stamina
that.
to drop a nigga. I gotta have a little bit of force in me to
That's
drop a
where that
nigga.
1 comes in at.
One.
It was 1 and done.
That's
All right,
crazy.
style 5. What you mean by style?
You didn't look good doing it.
Oh, hell no. I challenged
That was
that
an ugly win.
Hell
That was
no.
an ugly
I
win.
look good.
It was a win, but it was an ugly win. That shit was disgusting.
No, that was
That
how
shit was
y'all feel about how I
disgusting.
look. I thought it was nice stuff.
It
Nah,
looks
nigga.
damn good.
That nigga
It was
Deshaun went
good.
like.
No,
He was bumping his hand. He
boop,
was
bop,
socking
boop,
one
bop,
hand,
boop, bop,
slapping
bop.
the other one.
Sock slap.
Yeah.
First of all, bro, I didn't even know that
You
was a
get
slap.
a
You would have
slap.
lost points for that. I didn't even know it was a slap involved. You,
A bitch slap, barbecue slap.
That's
You
his
slapped the nigga?
opinion.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I can't take this personal. Last category, aggression 10.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you was
Yeah,
aggressive
make
as
some
fuck.
noise for me.
You was
Yes.
aggressive as fuck.
Yeah. 58% my ass. Kiss my goddamn ass.
I'm just saying.
All right.
Teach your man, Auntie, teach your man how to squabble.
He was squabbling up. I ain't gonna hold it.
I made the family look
Like,
good.
You did, you did. I give you the win. I give you the
Regardless of
win.
the
I give you the win. But you the only nigga in our section that done caught a fade.
Listen, regardless of the fact, you said his section.
In the podcast,
You too,
our
nigga.
podcast,
Yeah,
round.
chill out,
Say you
gangbanging.
Inglewood. What is he talking about?
Yeah, I'm not from nowhere.
I'm not a
You're not.
gangbanger at all.
But I get
I'm talking about the section. You got to
You
represent
talking about
the
the
city.
YouTube?
Yeah.
YouTube.
You talking about the city.
But he was saying
Also
like the
like
podcast realm. I was the only one to catch a fade that we've seen.
Say I'm new to that.
Yeah.
But my
Chill out,
thing
B-Team.
is- No, we ain't talking about that. When I'm here, I am the rapper in the podcast.
Strictly.
Strictly.
Entrepreneur.
We ain't talking about none of that. But what I was
Yeah.
saying was, on Twitter, it was a whole lot of, I wish I would, got beat up by a gay nigga. Whoop-de-whoop. Now that hurt more because not like
That's
that.
the ego.
No, it's not ego. Like, as a man, that shouldn't even happen.
If your nigga lose a fight to a gay
Oh, you're a
nigga,
bitch. Because that person that you fought want to be one of me.
I don't want to be a woman.
No, I'm saying, like... how they-
Hypothetically?
yeah.
Okay, I don't want to be a woman.
Not you. I'm saying
Yeah.
the people that be starting shit be the ones that want to be...
Sometimes they would be trans in their head or trans in general.
But-
if your nigga lost a fight to a gay nigga,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't want to hear
No.
shit. I don't want to hear shit else
I'm
from your
listening.
mouth.
I'm like, yeah. What else you gotta
No,
say?
I don't wanna hear shit.
What's
What
the
would you do?
question? Well, I would have helped my nigga.
But gay niggas got squabbled, though.
that's what I was gonna say. Gay niggas can fight
Oh,
the
they
nigga
got
that's
niggas
fighting.
got
Can I take the question a little bit
They got a lot of
deeper?
energy.
What if the nigga got whooped by a gay nigga in jail?
You got your ass for a period, nigga. You need to redeem yourself.
We ain't
location
gonna
is
know. That information will never come to us.
No,
Yes,
shit,
yes,
nah,
it will.
Shit travels. She
Bullshit.
gonna find address. Gonna find.
Every time somebody get into it and fight anybody, nigga, I knew about everybody incident in jail.
She posted on her Finsta.
I post everything on my Twitter. I tell everybody business on my Twitter. I don't give a fuck.
You told everybody your OnlyFans?
I'm about to post my thing on there.
Link in bio.
You really
Let
got
them know.
OnlyFans?
Her and her nigga.
With my little man.
Get a little chop. Y'all trying to get that little chili.
I got a little video right here,
Some little
but I don't want to
content.
show y'all for free.
All right, I wanted to talk about the Rimble versus Ralphie. Everybody's calling me messy. So obviously we started the episode with Faith Evans versus Kesha Cole. I've been doing these versus memes since 2021. Last year, if you remember, I did Greedo versus Kaylin, and Greedo got upset. We had a whole back and forth. RJ, I did an interview with him, and he said, like, what's the big deal? Like, me and him did a versus in person. I want to say that Timbaland and Swiss Beats did, like, what? Jeezy versus Gucci, Brandy versus Monica, Gladys Knight versus Patti LaBelle, E40 versus Too Short. We've seen versus 20 songs for 20 songs, but supposedly or somehow it was a problem when I did Rimble versus Ralphie. I must point out.
Pause.
Fuck y'all.
Nah, you got to take a pause for that one, bro.
Hey yo.
Pause.
I must point out that all the other versus memes got like maybe 300, 400 votes. The Ralphie versus Rimble meme got like 4,000 votes. So for it to be so much of a problem, y'all sure did engage with that one the most out of all the versus memes.
Why is it a problem? Because they beefing?
They've been beefing, but I've personally tried to
They
get
can
them.
hear me on microphone.
Push it away a little bit.
They
I
beefing
personally
over, like,
tried
the
to
Think Team
get,
contact shit.
I personally
Right.
tried to get them to sit down, do another song together because they have songs together. Do another song together. Get on the phone, squash the beef. I have messages
You
with
know both
Rimble.
niggas like that?
I speak to both of them niggas like that. Yeah,
That's smooth.
I've got on the phone with Ralphie about it. I've texted Rimble about it over and over. Ralphie is willing to do it. Ralphie is willing to do the squash the beef and let's get to the chili. Rimble not so much.
You forgot to say, you was on live. You was on your live.
Yeah, you was on my live.
And Rimbo coming on there and called Dijon messy.
He called me messy cuz. And then he said this.
Damn, I thought she said musty.
I'm never musty. Messy cuz. Yeah, I've never met Rimble. We just talk on the phone, so he wouldn't know if I was musty, hypothetically.
Can you understand why he would
You
call
ain't
you
never
messy?
musty around me.
I said, damn, but I mean, I said musty.
Why did Rimble call me messy? I guess because he beefed with Ralphie, and I asked the people to compare his 10 songs versus his 10 songs, but in my opinion, they both come from Draco family tree. Again, we started this episode with Faith Evans versus Kesha Cole because they both come from Mary's
Can
family
I tell you
tree.
why it's different?
How?
It's death involved, and it's real family involved. It's real homies involved. It's a sensitive subject.
Oh, God. Everything's a sensitive subject to LA rappers, but
Hold
go
on, but
ahead.
but see, it's not everything.
Yeah, everything.
But when death is involved, and then, all right, so professionally speaking, you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. So,
I posted it as a
yeah,
professional.
so as professionally speaking, you're not wrong. So let's just put that over the whole thing. You know, niggas don't clip how they gonna clip, but I don't think that you're wrong at all. You're doing what you're supposed to do as a LA media, as an LA podcaster, as bringing the forefront of this music and things people do or will, might even want to see, but don't even know they want to see it yet. You're bringing it to the forefront. That is your job by profession. So whatever a motherfucker think about it is what a motherfucker think about it. Arguing with a true professional about this type of shit is like arguing with YouTube about the algorithm. It's just numbers, my nigga. Nobody's chasing actual people. You look at YouTube Studio the same way I look at my YouTube Studio, and you base your content off of that. We all got the same algorithm, the same numbers. We all able to see the same data and analytics. So I'm gonna just start right there. On a personal note, we all know the manner in which Draco, rest in peace, was murdered. You feel me? We all know that's Ralphie's brother. We all know that Rimble was a real homie, and they had a lot of personal ties together and all that kind of stuff. So between those two gentlemen, I don't think that you could tell one is right or one is wrong off how they deal with the emotions of a dead friend and a dead brother. So when disrespect becomes involved or someone feels disrespected, it takes a lot of emotional maturity. And as a grown man, being able to admit that, hey, I am emotional about this. Let's talk about it, discuss it so we can move past it. Because as long as everybody keeps saying, nigga, you and your feelings, nigga, you and your feelings, nobody's going to get past their actual feelings, which are normal to feel because there's a death of a brother and a friend involved in this situation. So I don't think that all parties are really, because black people don't get therapy and they don't seek help into their mental health and all that, but that's a different conversation for a different day. There are still some traumas and there are still some triggers that may affect these decisions when they come to one or the other one to be a participant of. And that's where maybe Rimble might not be vocalizing. This is just my opinion. This is what I'm thinking. I ain't speaking for Rimble. But this is where he might be maybe not necessarily vocalizing, but feeling the animosity or whatever towards yo messy ass.
I can't appreciate it. I've been called worse than messy cuz. I have no quorum with Rimble.
Is my logic, you know?
I want to focus on the logical points and not the emotional points because I can disregard. I have a cavalier disregard for the emotional points. I only want to focus on the logical points, and I only want to focus on the musical points as well. Musically, you two artists line up well on this meme, just like Joe Moses and Problem lined up well. RJ and Draco lined up well. YG and Tiger was the first one I posted this past week. It lined up well. Here's your 10 biggest records. Here's my 10 biggest records. The fans tell me which one they like more. I don't see how the emotional aspects or even a unsolved murder case seeps into that. It's just, do you like this record? Like we went through Faith and Kesha. And we said, as soon as I get home or Heaven Sent. You told me you like this record or you like that record, and we kept it pushing. Where does all the fluff come in?
Short answer, shorter. The same way Faith Evans and Keisha Cole weren't in this room and participating, if you did it like that, nobody could say anything. If you maybe want Rimble to be a participant, there's going to be a variable that you might not see, but as Rimble seeing it from his position, the one who's being wanted to participate might not be ready to have that conversation with the brother of his deceased friend who they've had a conflict with since the death.
Yeah. I can appreciate that. I can definitely appreciate that. Somewhat.
But professionally, I get it.
Yeah, I just...
Chase, looking at the metrics and the numbers, I don't think that you're wrong.
I'm going strictly off
and it would be dope for the culture to
music.
see, for sure. You know what I'm saying? We would love it, but I can't hold that man's traumas.
Yeah, no, I'm not even asking for in person because there's other artists I've reached out to do in person. LA
It's
Rap
niggas
versus.
who you won't be on camera with or won't fuck with under no circumstances, so you should understand.
I didn't ask them to be on camera.
Or any type of interaction with certain niggas you don't want to be mentioned around, period.
But if someone was to say, let's take DeJohn's report card and put it against, let's use someone I don't care for, DJ Head's whatever. They say DJ Head had a list, and they said DeJohn's report card versus DJ Head's list. If you was to choose my report card or his list, I would not take offense to that. Because that just means you like that or you like that. That's just how I look at it.
You can't take
real.
offense
I can't take that
in this
personally.
type of environment.
Yeah,
Because you're not involved. I mean, you're not personally there. You're not in the room.
I'm not invested that much. I'm invested in my work. So now that is what would piss me off. What would piss me off is if I saw 1,000 motherfuckers say, oh, the report card is trash. Okay, now I need to get up and work harder. That's my type. But I'm a different type of person. But when Rimble said, call me messy because, as Ashbass pointed out, I didn't take no offense to him. We got to talking about other stuff. I asked him when his music was coming out.
I asked him for a feature.
What did you say?
He said he said you couldn't see my page or something.
You had him blocked? You had Rimble blocked?
I don't know. I don't think I did.
Messy cuz.
Why would I have him blocked? Cool.
All right, who y'all got in? Let's go through some of these verses real quick. We won't go song for song because apparently y'all don't care that much. But Joe Moses, a problem. Who y'all got?
I think
we got to go song for song on that one, at least 5.
Problem got some bangers.
You can just keep it surface over.
Problem is
Gotta pick. Joe Moses, a problem. You said problem?
I can't pick. I fuck with both of them.
Gotta pick.
I can't pick without doing song for song. Can we get at least quick 5 song for song?
We can do that and then we'll move on to Dear Auntie.
I'm not even gonna lie.
Is that what's Dear Auntie? What's that like?
That's a segment.
Oh, that's hard.
Yeah.
I gotta get on that road to Vegas.
Yeah, by 10:30 we gonna be done. I feel like.
No, we got so much to talk about. But if Ashbass got a dip, it's cool. We can take a little break though because it's hot. All right, real quick, let's go through these 5 songs from Joe and Problem. Joe, go bitch or cheerleader?
Go bitch.
Go bitch.
Go bitch.
Cheerleader, I ain't gonna lie. Cheerleader, that doom 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 doom.
I'm gonna go bitch though. All right,
I'm sorry, that cheerleader had
Ratchets
it
or
going.
Foolie?
What's the one?
Ratchets or Foolies?
Ratchets.
Ratchets.
Foolies. I'm ghetto.
Fresh out with Tory Lanez or like what?
Fresh
out.
out.
Fresh out.
Fresh out.
Free Tory.
Owe me something or take your tights off?
Owe me something.
Owe me something.
I'm going to take your tights off. I love Owe me something.
Yeah.
Owe me something.
Take your tights off. That was my prom song. And lastly,
why the fuck was that your prom song?
That's the song they played at my prom.
Oh, okay. You make that clear, nigga. What the fuck?
All right, Word Around Town or Understand Me?
Word Around
Word
Town.
Around Town.
Word Around
Understand Me
Town.
was a bigger record though.
That Word Around Town. I was in the studio when he made that.
Good lying.
I swear to God, guy was hanging out with her.
That's
Tell
fine.
us about that real quick before we take a break. Go ahead.
I was in the studio.
What was it like? You was in the studio
It
with
was
Joe
cool.
Moses.
I be around Joe Moses a lot now. Me and Joe Moses built a relationship. We be at shows together. I be in the section with
That's
him.
hard.
I be out with Joe Moses, like, for real. That's really the homie.
No big deal.
No, it is a big deal because, you feel me, he's sharing his platform with me. But
Shout out to Joe Moses.
I feel like, honestly, I'm not saying it's him, but I feel like when other people see that you working and you networking and doing stuff, they fuck with you. I feel like when people don't really see that you doing shit, I feel like they don't open up that door to you.
That's right.
All right,
You
bet.
got what you earned.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
All right, y'all. Ash Bash had to dip. She's on her way to Vegas to get married to that midget. But
Finna take a little trip.
makes
Shout out to her finding love. Shout
yeah. Shout out to Ash Bash for finding love. I called Cat, but Ash Bash found love. But now it's time for Dear Auntie.
Dear Auntie.
Auntie.
Yes. Okay, y'all. So this is the latest Dear Auntie that had been sent to my DM, y'all.
Let's check it out.
My homegirl of many years and I got drunk and faded not too long ago. And we went upstairs to her bedroom. And long story short, she let me eat her out. Oh. She told me she has fucked with bitches before. So I know I'm not her first. But she got hella niggas and like dick too. Back to her pussy. It tasted amazing.
Amazing.
She got so wet, I can't stop thinking about it. I email her niggas even gets to taste her. Oh, I'm mad her niggas even get to taste her.
Oh shit.
But now every time I try to do it again, she tells me no and says she is not a lesbian and it was a one-time thing. Mind you, we've been friends for years. Should I cut that bitch off for playing with my emotions and block her on everything, or am I overreacting?
What you say, Auntie?
Oh, you know what? That's your homegirl. You knew her for years, and you knew that bitch wasn't gay when you met her. She was drunk. It was a drunk night. She let you eat her out. Move accordingly. She ain't drunk no more. You gotta respect. You gotta respect the bitch when she ain't drunk no more.
That's true. Sober up. Sober
Yeah,
pussy.
you
Sober
know
pussy.
we got different characteristics when we're drunk, high. You feel me? Like, come on now, that's your girl. You know her since she grew up. She ain't fucking with you like that. She was fucking with you like that. She would have been fucking with you. Put your big girl panties on and move it on a bunch.
One time only. Hit it and quit it.
Hit she.
Or
Ate it and quit it.
ate it and quit it. Or maybe you didn't eat it that good.
Quit it and quit
and
it.
she don't want to run it back.
Or maybe she got what she wanted.
That's all she needed was that one time.
That's it.
One
she
and
ain't need
done.
nothing else.
Damn. Well,
What y'all think? What you quiet?
No, I'm just waiting on my turn. You feel me?
because I don't.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take it somewhere.
Where you gonna go?
Go ahead.
I'm gonna take it
You,
somewhere.
have you ever ate a coochie?
I have.
Oh,
I have
obviously,
eaten a
you don't like
coochie.
it.
And
It wasn't pleasant.
You ain't fucking with it?
they put me off pussy for at least 20-some years. I don't know. Yeah.
But you can't have
Burned
one
out. One
fuck
pussy
up
kills us
pussy.
everything, bro.
One
Hold up.
unbalanced.
How this bitch get one and done, but I can't one and done?
What? You
bro,
can't get
niggas
one
all- like, every
unbalanced
man
No,
is
pussy.
doing
shit,
that
that
shit bad
bitch
pussy.
said one time. I said one time.
Nah, bro, you just had a
Okay.
bad batch, bro. Every nigga here that had some bad pussy, bro. I had
Well,
He
why
had
my
an
first time
unbalanced-
got to be bad?
He had an
Try
unbalanced
again,
brunch.
nigga.
Nope.
Nigga
Never
fell off the
again.
bike and they got traumatized.
Scared to death.
Nigga burnt out.
I still got keloids. Fuck
Keloids,
that.
nigga.
Where your keloids at? Where they at?
Nah,
Where they
nigga.
at? Where they at?
All right, so watch this. Watch this. This is
Keep
what
your
I meant
keloids
by
to
I'm gonna
yourself.
flip the
He ain't
script.
got no fucking keloids. He lying.
This is what I meant by I'm gonna flip the script.
I never know.
It's okay
We
for
will never know.
It's okay for this bitch to let her homegirl eat her pussy when she's drunk and then say she not gay. But imagine if a nigga did that. Imagine if a nigga got drunk, let his homie suck his dick,
That's
Pause.
John, bro.
and then was like, well, I'm not gay. No, nigga, you're gay. That's my point. That's what I meant by flipping it. That's a
But-
double standard.
but-
She is a lesbian.
She started off
No.
by saying that
She's
the
not
girl
a
fuck with
lesbian.
girls
She let
all
a
the
girl eat
time.
her out real quick.
Okay, so a
started off
nigga
the
not
conversation.
not
She
gay if he let his
started
homie suck his dick, or he
Yeah,
let a man
he's
suck
gay.
his dick, he's gay, right?
No, not
That's
if
what
he
I'm saying.
drunk.
That's a double
Not if
standard.
he drunk.
The
Not if
girl,
he drunk.
the girl started off by saying that the girl fucked with girls and niggas. Like, it
Before,
started
no,
off by
she's
saying-
fucked with girls before.
Yeah, so like,
Oh.
it started off by saying that. Like,
She did say that.
So she fucked with girls. She started.
So
by
how
saying
can she
was-
say she's not a lesbian? That's what I'm saying. How can people
Yeah.
not say if she's a lesbian? Just like if a nigga let it happen, he's gay. That's what I'm saying. You can't have a double standard. Right is right, wrong is wrong, fair is fair.
I mean,
to the conversation point? I'm gonna let y'all have that one. I think that she got a taste of how stupid these bitches are. Now you get to see how these bitches be stupid and doing weak ass shit. Congratulations to you, because if you the type of bitch that'd be like, should I block her? Should I blah blah blah? You probably an annoying ass bitch anyway. So I'm glad your ass got played with your annoying ass. So on behalf of all niggas, you probably one of them bitches that be like, niggas ain't shit. Nah, I'm gay, but you really not gay either. You probably take dick too on the low. You was just mad at your nigga. Now you drunk eating pussy. You feel me? City boys up. We gonna take that win.
Damn.
I think I know who this bitch is.
We gonna take that win.
I think I really
Fellas,
know
up.
who
We
this
gonna
bitch
take
You
this
know
win.
who she is?
You
I
good?
think I know who this
Boom.
bitch is.
And
That description.
You know I never exposed the girls that sent
It's
shit to my
anonymous.
DM.
Dear Auntie is anonymous.
Never,
but
ever.
I think I know who this bitch is. It sounds like a story I heard before. But okay, let's get to the tweet of the week. Jada Stokes.
That's why niggas call you messy, nigga. Yeah, you know this type of shit.
But you know what? He didn't expose nobody though.
Nah, you
He
ain't
just
exposed it.
professional.
But just
I'm
knowing
proud
this
of
type
you.
of shit is why you
I
messy,
know that
cuz.
bitch.
You just how you know this shit. I didn't know this shit.
Linwood. Go ahead.
Burnt out.
Caitlin for real said 2005 through 2007 music was the best shit ever.
Facts or cap? 2005, 2007 is one of the best periods.
Ever?
One of them.
Okay, one
not,
of yes.
Not the number one, but
Okay, 'cause 2015
because who's
was
2005,
cracking.
2000? That's T-Pain. That's T-Pain. Akon.
That was turned up.
All them one hit wonders, Young Jock, that
Neo.
Jaquan, all that type of shit. All them little
Jaquan
sprinkling
was a
niggas.
little before 2005. Jaquan was like 2003.
That was tipsy. Everybody.
Yeah, I was in third grade when that came out. That was before 2005. Was it?
I don't know. We all got Google, nigga.
Me too.
Who else was in 2005, 2007? Jamie Foxx dropped that
T.I. was on fire.
Unpredictable album.
Birthday.
Mariah Carey, Emancipation of Mimi. Yeah, some joint stuff. I'll give Caitlyn that. That's one of the best, but that's not the best. The 90s is my favorite era, but
That's when we guys drop it like it's hot. Snoop Dogg or Pharrell.
yeah.
That shit was crazy.
Yeah.
All right, bet. Let's get into this. The ice raids and protests. Rich Trapper, I seen you out there doing some streams on the protest. What is some of the wildest thing you seen?
You seen the
Like, it's out
video of
there.
me getting the police start shooting and the Python man saved me?
I saw the headline. I did not watch that
I'm
video.
gonna show it to you. So we down there, we doing our 1-2 step like Sierra and all that. I got the media pass, so I'm press pass. So I'm
Credentials,
doing,
okay.
Yeah, I'm all green. You feel me? I'm sliding out there, and it's about 10:30. Granted, it is after curfew, but for those of y'all who don't know, my bad. I'm looking up the content for you. For those of y'all who don't know, the curfew is. Should I play with the sound in here? It's this one here. You can turn the volume up or take it off silent.
Let me see.
Oh shit! Take close. Let me close YouTube and the other app.
You got both?
Yeah, close YouTube.
And then go back to Instagram.
Run it back from the top.
You feel me? So as the protesters was peacefully marching, boom, police pull up. Right there, you see the Johnnitis hop out, extra chunky,
Johnnitis?
extra chunky. Yeah, they were not
Johnnitis.
shooting rubber bullets. They were shooting actual firearms, shooting out that whoopty bam. That
Damn,
you feel
whoopty
me?
bam?
So when they let that shot off into the air, I know the difference between a rubber bullet and a woo-wop. They let off the woo-wop.
Woo-wop?
See everybody sliding, everybody sliding, everybody sliding. They hit the corner, jumped out. Now, me, oh yeah, you know I know when to get little. You feel me?
Sound like a
I'm outta
BET
here.
movie intro.
Boom. Random paisano had the truck. Hey, y'all get in, y'all get in. Boom, we jumped in that mother truck and we got little. When I say we got little, we got little. And I don't know why. My camera hit the mute button, so it ain't no audio.
Ain't no audio.
Y'all see me out there in the traffic, man. I'm out there in the trenches. Sliding.
I know exactly where that is.
Bandana with the mask.
It's some hibachi over there.
Man, the corners in the back of the
It's some hibachi over there. I've been there before.
Bye.
I like that hibachi.
A hibachi truck.
No, it's a hibachi, a hole in the wall spot. They good. They got roaches, but it still tastes good.
That's what make it taste good.
Man, so you was out there, real bullets start
Yeah,
flying.
but the police are actually shooting.
Allegedly.
So that's part of the reason why I'm out there too, because you're not gonna hear about it on Fox. And if you didn't see it with your own eyes, what you see the chaos. You feel
Yeah.
me? So regardless
But
of
not
audio
that.
or not, but you can see exactly what's going on. Obviously, something happened that made the crowd disperse, where everybody has a moment of panic. You feel me?
Yeah.
We know what that means. You feel me? In a downtown LA protest where curfew's at 8:00 and it's now 10:30.
Yeah.
So if it's not for independent media like myself, you'll never know that this shit happened.
Boots on the ground. I respect that guerrilla style of reporting, journalism.
Why you
I
went out
can't.
there?
Why? One, I'm not supposed to have a handicap sticker.
Do you really?
Yes, it expired on the 30th, but I have it. And I'm not supposed to be walking around like that.
You got it before or after you got shot? I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with
After,
you. Is that-
right after, literally. Anywho, I was going
That's
to ask
good.
y'all, what's
That's
y'all
good.
take on the ICE protest? Not as a journalist, just as humans.
Fuck. Go ahead, Auntie.
I mean, I'm here for it. You feel me? Stand up for what y'all want to stand up for. You feel me? Black and brown forever. But recently I was down to LA and I was getting information like just random cars was getting like broken into, like people just rent, like maybe not people that's out there protesting, but I think this is drawing attention to criminals and people who want to just like vandalize and loot, and like they taking this as an opportunity to go after people that are like vulnerable. That shit right there really fucking me. Like, you really a weird ass nigga to be out there just like breaking in and bashing random people cars. Like, protest, be like peaceful, you feel me, walk that walk, you feel me, hold them signs up, say what y'all gotta say, but don't start fucking with like shit that ain't got nothing to do with Trump and what the fuck he got going on. I don't like that.
I was gonna say we were supposed to film last week. This was supposed to happen last week, but they had a curfew. The curfew just got lifted last night, I think, in downtown LA. So it definitely prevented us from talking about this last week. That's why you're getting a late take from us. But before I go, what's your take on it as a person?
As a person, I think that is fucked up. I do subscribe to the narrative that nobody can be illegal on stolen land. That concept doesn't make sense to me. You feel me? We could talk about it, blah, 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 or we can just keep a long story short. And that I put it like this: if you 9 times out of 10 your viewership is LA, when it comes to you can't be native on stolen land. I push all of them. Fuck it, and then we can just leave that right there. If you got a problem with it, take me to the backpack, me out, line me up, whatever. This is what I believe, and I even say this kind of real quick too. I don't know if y'all been seeing this, but I've been getting a lot of hate from black and brown people. Well, black people shouldn't be out there. Black people shouldn't be out there. To make a real long story short, even if you don't believe in anything else in life, you don't believe in God. You believe in science. Science has laws. Physics has properties, has laws. God has laws and properties. The universe. We all believe in something that has to maintain balance. If you have the scale going this way and you have a handful of pennies and you go, the pennies is gonna fall. Maybe 1 or 2 will stay in your hand. When you are calling yourself a pusher of God or the universe or anything that you believe in, and this shit go up, you're going to be one of the benefited few that stay in the hand. All of those who just talk the talk but don't actually walk the walk are going to be the ones that fall off. So regardless of what you believe in as a human of hatred and blah, 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 I can't see anyone who believes in anything not saying how this could directly affect them. You feel me? To make a short story shorter on black people, if they figure out how to deport all the Mexicans, they can send them back to Mexico. As far as being an African-American, they don't got no place to send you. So the only other option is to kill your black ass. As we've already seen once before, with black people protesting and getting burnt or shot or whatever, goes place in our history. We could go long on about our history. So if you don't care about the Mexicans, okay, that's cool. But just understand that looking at the demographics and the numbers of LA, how many Mexicans there are towards blacks, if they can figure out how to get rid of all of them, who are the vast majority, what the fuck do you think they're going to know how to do to the minority?
I never looked at it from that contextual perspective. I'm more so on my name's Bennett, I'm not in it. However, I do feel like if it's on your heart to protest, it's your right. I feel like if you feel a way, you definitely should go out there and protest. I don't agree with the looting, breaking into cars, breaking into businesses downtown, causing the curfews and stuff like that. That's what I'm against. But I'm not against, or I don't feel a way about anybody, whether they black, white, Hispanic, Asian, whatever. If you feel like getting up, going to protest, and that's your American right too. As a American, as a citizen, as a person. Yeah. If you want to go protest, go do your thing. But me personally, I didn't feel moved to do it.
Why not?
Because I don't. But I support and the people that choose to do it. I'm not against you for going out there and doing it.
It's a matter of perspective. Pineapples on pizza, either you like it or you don't.
Disgusting.
It's fire.
Pineapples on pizza.
Again, something that you just don't eat. That's crazy.
Yeah, but that's just different.
Strike 2.
You didn't have to bring. That's definitely strike 3 at this point. All right. That brings me to this. Speaking of pineapples on pizza, does Jack give you gay vibes?
You tripping, bro.
Who's talking
That's
to me
on
or
the board.
us?
You tripping, bro.
Does Jack give you gay vibes?
I've met Jack in real life.
I've been around Jack many
many
times.
I met him at the FMW show.
Once?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
As someone who worked with him on a daily basis for the few months I was over there,
I'm going to say negative.
I'm going to say, no, he don't really give me gay vibes like that, Auntie. He don't really give me gay vibes like that.
I mean, I really don't know. Shit, I seen him, you feel me? Like,
that's the
in and
narrative
out,
this week.
dropping off donuts and drinking champagne to the set. But like, I know he married or
He's married, he has a son, a family man.
But there was like older content to where they had Jack like with Nick, like
Yeah.
The narrative. That's why I brought this up. The narrative this week
Yeah.
has they've resurfaced
Is this a narrative
the
created by
gay
the chat?
allegations. No, this wasn't about the chat. This is by FMW personnel.
There's been pictures and
Different
stuff.
people in FMW have been accusing Jack of being gay, and I
And if
just
he
want to
is, that's his
say.
business. The fuck?
Well, we already know how they get with that topic. We don't have to go there now. I just want to say,
Here this
if he
nigga go.
was gay, I would have been picked up on that vibe.
Is
I
he
was
your
over
type?
there. What? Is Jack my type?
Yeah.
Maybe in terms of height. That's about it.
Can we use somebody else as instead of Jack as this example of your type? That's the homie, bro.
Stat. Cause I know you like. I
Bet.
know you like light
Stat.
skin.
You stat.
If
That's
Stat
cool.
was from somebody's hood, sure.
Yeah, if Stat wasn't like, yo, co-host at Fair to Say, he was like never like a part
If
of
he was from LA.
If you never
If
made
he
a
was from
car.
LA, he had a couple neck tats.
If his daddy wasn't white.
You know a lot about this nigga.
But
bro.
that brings
I was
in
cold.
light skin.
How do you know about parents? That
Because he
up?
talked about
He
his
told- he
parents on
told
the
us.
show.
Got
He
it.
tells
I'm a
everybody.
great listener. Back to what I was saying.
Is that why stat?
So you would.
Never mind.
If Jack was gay,
Nah, bro.
I would know.
Let the
I
record
would
reflect
know.
Jack is not gay.
Lay off Jack, y'all. Jack
Yeah,
is good
lay off
people.
Jack.
Lay off Jack.
I'm Team Jack.
Yeah, Jack cool.
Jack is a family man.
Yeah.
He ain't never been on no funny business.
At all.
None of that.
Who on FMWs put an address on it? Who said it?
There has been multiple people who have
Yeah,
said.
multiple people.
That's
There
crazy.
have been multiple people. I saw a clip this morning, a throwback clip. I think Overly Invested posted it of T-Rail Pun and Jack on FMW News, and they Pun flat out said it like, "Yeah, you got like gay mannerisms. Like we thought you was gay." So it's been addressed. It just came back, and I want to put an end to it. I got the homies back fades. It's Pride Month, right? It's Pride Month,
You playing,
and
bro.
Jack
You
is
playing.
not gay.
If Jack
playing,
ain't
bro.
came out
You
and said
playing.
he's gay, then who are we to say that he is?
Jack's not
We-
gay. You ain't got to come out and say you got to be gay.
Bro.
But Jack is not. Now there are other gay people in FMW,
Come on,
but I'll
bro.
save that for another
Come
episode.
on. Yeah, that's
Jack's not one of them.
There's not.
There is.
bro.
There is.
Bro.
Don't play with me.
Bro.
There is.
There's
Bro.
not.
Bro.
Say it 2 more times.
Bro. Bro.
I'm really trying
Bro.
to think right now. Like,
Oh, okay. Because
I'm
I
really
got
trying to go.
proof.
I'm really trying to go
Nah.
down a roster right now. We're not gonna do all
No,
that.
I'm not
while
gonna do
you
all
here.
that because you.
We
Yeah,
gotta.
this show. This
we
show.
gotta. We gotta.
Yes.
Yes.
I said Jack wasn't gay.
No, nigga, don't
then
don't
he
turn
trying
down
to say
now.
who is.
Don't turn
What's
down
wrong?
now.
What
You
you
was talking
talking
about I
about?
She
disrespected
did,
the
you notice
damn
she didn't say it
shit.
twice.
You know what I'm saying, nigga? I mean, shit, if you gonna...
You did.
There's not.
No, I didn't, nigga. No, hell no.
Mm-hmm.
Don't select your politics now.
You're lying.
I would never lie about something like this. I would
Nah,
never
that's-
lie. I
that's-
put it on my
that's- I
mother.
ain't with all that, though.
That's somebody else's gay.
At FMW, yes. And I have proof in my phone.
Nah,
What? Stop.
nah.
Anywho, but it's not Jack. My point is, it's
but
not
you
Jack.
be thinking people is from FNW that's really not. So don't put that on
This
the
is-
umbrella.
this is official.
Don't put that on the umbrella.
This is
like,
official. This is official.
That's
Somebody
not cool. They trying.
I'll tell you off camera, and I'm gonna show you off camera.
Tell me off camera. Am I gonna believe you if you don't show me?
It's proof.
But
you
will I
first off,
be-
you should take my word. I wouldn't lie to my cousin.
Okay, but would I believe you if you don't show me?
Meaning what?
If you brought the person name up, am I gonna be like, oh yeah, they do got gay tendencies, or this is just like a
It
whole
would
undercover?
make sense if you from LA. It would make sense. Yes, and I'll leave it at that.
Hey, real
Hurry
quick.
up!
To production, can y'all put like some like funny ass captions or something to just like make my shit cartoonish or something? Because I'm sure I got a crazy ass look on my face right now.
Speaking of gay shit,
viewership,
He
you feel me?
lying.
I would never in my life lie about nothing like that. That's very serious. I don't put gay allegations on straight
Okay,
people.
don't no.
No, I would never
Did
do
you
that.
already say that they were on camera?
I don't. Yeah, who is behind the camera
Okay,
over there?
all right. I know
thought-
you're
okay,
talking
so
about
yeah,
that.
I said it's not Jack. That was my whole
No,
thing. It's not
somebody
Jack.
else that you was talking about.
All right, can straight men watch baddies?
That's
If they watching it with they bitch.
If a nigga, you walk in the house, your niggas watching baddies or Zeus related
Without
content
me.
by himself, is it
That's a problem.
suspicious?
That's a problem. That's
It's
a problem.
suspicious, right?
It ain't a problem, but like, babe, you didn't wait for me.
Is it a problem because he's watching baddies? Or is it a problem because he's watching baddies without you and it could have been any show that y'all watched together?
It's a problem that you watching baddies without me because I'm the reason you watching it.
So what if it was Breaking Bad? Could it have been the same thing if it was Breaking Bad?
Or
That's
another
different.
So it's because it's baddies specifically?
Yes.
Because it's one of the girl shows?
Yes.
Got you.
show. What say you,
No,
Jada?
you be watching baddies? No, baddies and love
It's
Island.
like our comfort show, and you should support by being
Wait,
with us.
question.
But what if he watching it by himself? He on his phone
weird.
watching baddies.
Why?
That's a red flag.
That's all I'm saying.
Can I ask an outside related question? Why is
Please.
Baddies a comfort show?
It's ghetto TV.
Okay, cool. It gives you the ghetto you can watch, but not actually have to partake in.
I love the hip hop, but I mean, it's new age of ghetto TV.
I feel it. Just get you that real quick out, and then go back to your. Yeah, I feel it.
Gangster rap to white people.
Bingo.
All right, let's talk about, since we're talking about reality TV, what's the reality TV show Mount Rushmore? 4 shows, 4 greatest reality TV shows. Don't say Love Island.
Yep.
Love and Hip Hop is one of them. Flavor of Love.
Yes.
Flavor
For
of
the
Love is
New
mine.
York.
That'll fall under Flavor of Love. I'll
Nah,
throw
she
that
got
in
her
there.
own show.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was
That's
the
like
same
saying
shit.
you would fall under FMW and no jumper.
No,
It's
wouldn't.
the same thing.
No,
Yes, it is.
wouldn't.
Yes, it is.
I existed
Spin-off
before
character.
that. I'm not a spinner. Hold on. A Day in the Lane was out before any of those
I will
platforms.
say I'm not gonna take that credit from you, but you can't take away the boost them niggas gave you.
I was existing. My
not saying
brand
that
was
you
existing
weren't. I'm
before
not
I
saying
ever
that you
laid
The
eyes
report
on
card
any of
was
those
there
people.
before.
The
It
report
was.
card was
I'm
there
not- I'm
before
not
I
saying that
ever
it
met
wasn't.
any of those individuals. So you cannot say I'm a spinoff. A Day in the Lane podcast
Boost.
existed before I ever met those gentlemen. Rap report card was out before I ever met those
They didn't boost
gentlemen.
your shit.
I was already. I didn't say that. That has
All right.
nothing to do with being a spin. You can't be a spinoff
Okay,
of
so
something
I'll take back
that
spinoff.
existed. If my show was out before yours, how am I a spinoff?
All right, so I'll say this:
My stuff was out before FMW.
Fusion Rudolph.
Fusion Rudolph.
Yeah, root off into Fusion, and y'all connect the roots, and y'all became
think-
with your own separate ways.
No, I think I
Can't
motivated them to go do their own thing.
That
I
could be
motivated
true.
them to leave No Jumper and go do their own thing. That's it. That's the extent of our relationship.
I could definitely see that too at the same time, but you got to give credit where credit is due. Y'all, it was a mutually beneficial relationship at one point.
Everything I do is mutually beneficial, or I won't do it. With that being said,
Messy cuz.
we got Love and Hip Hop, Flavor of Love / I Love New York. Shawnee O'Neal is colorist.
the New York show. New York was fire.
Shawnee O'Neal is colorist. I can't have her up there. I can't put her
what?
show up there. She's colorist.
Who was that?
Shawnee O'Neal, Shaq says, well, now she got a different last name.
What
She
show
went to
did
that
she have?
pastor. Basketball wise. Henderson, she's colorist. She lets.
So what that mean? What that have to do with the show? Now you
can't-
letting your emotions go over business.
No, I'm talking content. It's colorist content. That's why it's not on my Mount Rushmore. Excuse me?
Enlighten me, I didn't know she was colorist.
Evelyn gets to be the most violent. She's had the most fights, the most altercations, thrown plates, thrown cups, threatened people to get people jumped. You can't walk the streets of LA. I'll
that
call
the
this
girl,
person,
Ocho
I'll call
Cinco
that
Head Buddy?
person. Exactly.
Okay, got it.
Very violent, but yet Shawnee always protects her as the victim. Anybody who challenges Evelyn gets kicked off the show or is seen as, oh, you're threatening my friend. But she gets to be actually violent, like physically violent.
Is it
She has
Shawnee
on-camera
O'Neal's show?
violence. Shawnee O'Neal is an executive producer and the
Okay,
creator
got
of the
it.
show. So she protects her Latina homegirl and says her Latina homegirl can throw plays, fight people, be violent, but anytime black people, OG, Tammy, or whatever, they're deemed as, oh, no, you're violent, we're going to kick you off the show, we're going to fire you.
Has she ever got into it with another Spanish or Latina girl? Or is the girl Evelyn? Has she ever got into it with somebody who wasn't black?
CC that one time, but she bullied her, the Asian chick, when she said something racist to her.
So-
She called her Miss Ling Ling or something.
That's fucked up. That's
And
fucked up.
Shawnee defended that.
You see the point I was trying to go for?
Trying to.
Sorry, I mean I don't watch this shit, nigga.
Basketball
Shit, I don't
wise is not on mine, but it might be on yours. All right, give me one more. We need one more show.
know. Dylan.
Making the bed.
Hell yeah.
I'm not mad at that. I could go for a cheesecake.
Yeah, that's that one right
I'm not
there.
walking to get it.
I can't read right now. It's hot in the motherfucker. I ain't gonna hold you.
You hot?
I'm hot.
We can't cut the fan off. We about to wrap up. 5 minutes. All right, let's close out with this complex best R&B singers list. Jada, what's the top 10? I know they had Brandy at 41 and Aaliyah at 40, and I think Brandy's a better R&B singer than Aaliyah.
And raw talent,
Yeah, well, being an R&B singer, like making R&B music.
I think Aaliyah made better music. I think Brandy's a better singer.
Aaliyah made better music than Brandy.
She had better production.
Top 10? I almost came over there, girl.
You almost made that nigga walk.
Fuck.
It says 75, right?
No, I just need the top 10. I know Usher was at 12,
Ooh.
so he's not in the top 10
Damn, tough list. Is this ever or like?
of all time.
Okay, I can see Usher not being.
Mary
all
was
time.
16, Usher was 12.
Well, Ron Isley at number 3 or some shit.
Isley, would that be Isley Brothers or would they just have Ron? Let's see. I didn't see the top 10.
Yeah, Billboard is tripping. You won't even let me
Who's 10?
I'm trying to go to 13. It's not even showing me. Okay, is it on Complex? I look on
It's Billboard's
What's your
best
who is
R&B
number 13?
singers.
It's not even, it keeps swiping
Billboard, not Complex. Billboard's best R&B singers list.
Yeah, it keeps swiping out. I'm not certain.
I can Google it. Put a mark here, Cuddy, to cut,
Yeah,
chop
cut
it.
this part, Cuddy, please.
Okay, I got it. SZA. No, that's
Michael
way.
Jackson, Stevie Wonder, Smokey Robinson, Ray Charles, Aretha Franklin, James Brown, Marvin Gaye, Prince, Whitney Houston, Al Green.
Al Green is number 1.
Number 10, Michael Jackson. Number
Michael
one.
Jackson. Let's take.
I'm going to screenshot and send it to you.
Michael, no, you can read it for me real quick. Michael
All right.
Jackson.
Michael
at
Jackson,
1.
number 1. Stevie Wonder, number 2. Smokey Robinson, number 3. Ray Charles, number 4. Aretha Franklin, number 5. James Brown, number 6. Marvin Gaye, number 7. Prince, number 8. Whitney Houston, number 9. Al Green, number 10.
I'm not mad at that
That's
top
fine,
10.
top 10.
I see now that you read it, I see why Usher's at 12.
That makes sense.
I see why Mary's at 16. You
That
can't
makes
put
sense.
them up
With
there
Aretha
with them.
Franklin.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Because at first I was like, damn, Usher's low for 12, but now when you name
But
them
Usher's
type
high for
of
12
names,
based off of that.
I don't just look at Prince as
Prince
just
is a-
R&B
Prince is a
though.
joint,
I don't
though.
put Prince in this R&B.
Prince is a global, universal artist.
Like to me, he like just world music. I never thought of Prince as like an R&B singer.
I would say you can't be an R&B singer because the world encompasses R&B.
Yeah, I mean, I guess
He
he
hits
is
all
R&B.
genres except for really hip hop and like country, I guess. But everything else overall, Prince kind of tap into.
Dang, that's a crazy top 10 list. All right, let us know your top 10 R&B singers of all time. I'm sure your list is going to be different than theirs. Was you trying to go live? Let's wish Ash Bash a safe trip to Vegas to marry this nigga. We're going to have her recap next week.
Sending a little love to Ash Bash.
Cuddy.
Let the people know where to find you guys at.
Ladies first.
You the guys come through.
Rich Trapper saying, I was just trying to be polite.
I appreciate it. I do. I'm just trying to
Since
get myself
niggas don't
together.
open doors and
I'm
shit,
just
you
trying to
feel
get my. Yeah, they don't. We used to it though. We real independent women out here in LA.
Where can the people find
We get
you?
it where we gotta get it. We
Rich,
got
Tra-
it.
Rich Trapper, all streaming platforms, all social network platforms, TRAPNEWSNETWORX.
Auntie, where can
up?
the people find you?
Auntie, y'all, AUUNTIEEE on everything. YouTube. Get them YouTube. You feel me? Get my shit up. I'm trying to drop my Shake It Like You Mean It. You feel me?
Video, yep, it's coming soon.
Yeah, I'm trying to drop
That's the
my
one you did in
shit.
Africa?
No, that's the one I did recently. I had my like fur with my little big booty bitch on top of the
out to
little
her,
G
booty
wagon.
Shout out to her.
Shout out to her. She did it like she mean
The
it.
Big Cootie Kitches, Free C-Mac.
I'm just trying to drop my shit. That's all. And I got a message for y'all motherfucking people that's trying to, you feel me, do work and all this and all that. Like you talk about you gonna get shit. Get shit to y'all people. We paying you. We want to pay you. We want to get you. We need our shit.
LA videographers are difficult to work with.
We
trust
need our
me.
shit. You
Trust
feel me?
me.
I'm ready to move on to something else, and you still like it. How I'm moving on, and you still
Moving
back
slow.
there.
That happens to me every magazine issue, which is why I rarely do them. But anywho, I'm Eddie Jean Paul _ all social media platforms at LA Magazine. This has been a dope episode. Make some noise for our guest, Rich Trapper.
Yes. Thank you for pulling up. Thank you.
All right, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, all that good stuff. We'll see you guys next week. Peace.
Bye, y'all.